geolocation are you pointing to for Twitch?
Asian region, Singapore.
Okay, yeah.
I'm using
I was
Singapore's region
I was
thing.
going to suggest like to Hime maybe to switch back and forth
Well,
from
it
because it's
was
Sydney, Sydney too.
almost 10% drop frames in
Jeez.
16 minutes. Like that's how consistent it was. Even though, yeah, it wasn't, you guys didn't see anything bad, but like 10% is pretty bad. That's 1/10 of 16 minutes. Pretty
Oh
fucking
no,
shit.
I could see it. I could see it in stream.
Yeah, there was a visible notice in the frame rate going down slightly. It's just there weren't buffers, which is usually what you see.
So what makes it fucking weird is that it was fine all the way up till then, and then just suddenly went down the fucking drain.
Yeah,
that was odd.
Now the question is it happening at the same time as yesterday?
Yesterday it was
it was fine yesterday, wasn't it?
Was it fine? There was a
No,
couple of
there
drops.
was about
point.
time, yeah.
But I don't think it's a time based. I think it's just because if you're getting it as well, I reckon there's something like, I don't know.
The undersea cables, maybe?
No. It has something to do with Twitch.
Yeah.
It has to be something to do with Twitch.
I kind of do think that might still be a time-based thing to some extent, because it seems to always happen near the start of your stream.
But here's the thing. 10:26 p.m. What the fuck happens at exactly 10:26? Nothing. If you're a maintenance service, you're not going to go, oh, guys, it's 10:26. Let's fucking disconnect.
Well, the thing is, I don't think it's always, 10:26. It's sometime between 10 and 11. Like, consistently.
But it's not just between 10 and 11. It's happened later.
It has. It just usually doesn't.
And if you're talking about what normally happens, this isn't what normally happens.
Also true. This is significantly different than the other thing that happens that makes you have to actually reset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just a restart of, like, OBS. Like, stopping the stream and restarting the stream, and then suddenly, hello, it's fine, everything's good. You want to come to Still Tide, by the way, Velvet, which is in Calusia. At least this time we'll be able to, one of us can heal and the other two can DPS the enemy.
Yeah,
that's
true.
I don't know. It's fucking weird. It's like I have no idea what it is, or whether I just need to just refreshly install OBS or something like that. Maybe. I really don't want to. I'm fucking sick of like having to reinstall shit because it just decided, hey, I'm fucking done for the day. I'm done. Bye.
I don't think it's OBS because I'm using Streamlabs. OBS.
Unsure then.
Granted, I'm not streaming right now.
Okay, so we're gonna have to remove you from. Oh fuck. Why are you on level 62?
Oh, Blue Mage.
Yeah, we're hoping Bob would get up to 60.
I don't know. Well, what do I need to be? Just anything?
Anything that's not.
Anything that hits.
Remind me again how to change skills on Blue Mage.
Blue Book.
Yeah, so you want to go character Blue Book.
Where is Blue Book?
It's a character, and it's literally the fourth one from like the.
Oh, and this is when we kick you out of the party, so that way you can get the XP.
Yeah, I'm just waiting until he gets the skill first.
Flying Sardine, right?
Yep.
That's all you need. That's all you're gonna use, basically. So let me.
If you have Mighty Guard already unlocked, it might be worth putting it on. but it probably won't matter.
It won't matter.
Already Velvet out of the party. And
Okay, now
Wait, why am I'm still in the
Fuck.
party?
Yes, he
Wait.
left himself.
oh my god.
Ah, yes. Let me kick you. Kicks himself.
Good job, Brad. Okay.
I did make
so,
you party leader at least.
Yeah.
we're gonna go down here, about here, and then you're just gonna literally pull everything.
Won't I die?
No, because what's gonna happen is, apparently I'm gonna go White Mage and throw a regen on you, and every time you hit something, the regen's gonna basically draw them straight off you. So go ahead, pull everything. We're not doing one by one,
Yeah, just keep pulling.
but you can't go too far. Obviously, you guys can kill things. Go ahead, kill. I'll fucking start like pulling out fucking Rocky Trainer again here. Yep, keep going. You can run up the beach now because they're doing enough damage at least, I think.
Yeah.
Not for that one, apparently. But
Okay.
Where is he? There he is.
We'll go up this way, Velvet. Might be a bit easier. Although someone's chocobos fucking ran off.
I think that's mine.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think he's the only one.
Yeah. No, yours is here.
And you
know
guys
what
aren't
I'm-
doing any DPS.
I should
We're
probably
killing
eat to
faster
get-
than when you were the only one killing.
Yeah, but I was a white mage.
Yeah.
You switch class and I will fucking kill.
Alright. I can't because I'm in combat. There we go, finally.
Just so you know, I'm not, I'm in combat, so I can't change.
Yeah, Velvet just stopped for a moment because she won't be able to swap for a bit.
See, this is the problem with Bard. No, it's not that they don't do damage, it's the burst damage you need.
I mean, I have burst damage. My burst damage is just single target and, you know, on like a 70-second cooldown or whatever.
Okay, best I can either go Markinist or Ninja here, and I'm thinking Markinist is probably best for this actually. It means I can start hitting as soon as you pull. Alright, go for your life.
Wow, getting 366k EXP per kill. Or 500.
Remember not to wander too far away too.
Have you eaten any food to boost
Yeah,
your-
I really don't. I feel like the 3%'s like, I mean, probably at like that much XP, yeah, it
Yeah.
does make a difference, but like
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
earlier stages, like 3%'s like fucking nothing.
I mean, 3% of 300k is still 3k XP.
Yeah, I was gonna say 3% over your journey of 1 to 80 is still like 5 plus levels. If I recall, I've seen a statistic on it. It was weird. It's like worth as much experience as getting the 1 to 50 by itself. These probably can't go much further.
Ouch.
You are by yourself, by the way.
Yeah.
Be wary,
Are
as
they
soon as
the-
he revives, they're gonna drag onto him.
Yep.
Maybe there's a buffer time before that.
No, they're facing the other direction, so.
I kind of forgot what skills did we have for buffs on Blue Mage?
You don't really get too many.
None that are relevant right now, essentially.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you buff with right now. It's not gonna stop you from getting one shot.
I mean,
Mighty Guard would
Oosh.
probably make it a 3 instead of a 2, but that's the only thing. Everything else will be worthless.
Okay, he's almost 60. Fuck, that's not what I wanted to use.
I'm just glad the earrings still work.
This is why you need. Wait, it won't matter, yeah, because it goes up to 70 and that's it.
No, it's up to 80.
Oh, you got the handbook on. No, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, Blue Mage still only goes
Yeah.
up to 70, I think.
Yeah, that's all.
Or was it 75?
70.
70.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh, Vandy. Vandy, thank you.
Ran out of
Oh, wait.
stuff on the beach.
My frames just dropped again for some reason, but they're back again. Vandy, thank you for the raid and welcome to the stream. How is everyone? Give us snacks. I don't have snacks. I've got hot Milo. It's not
Ooh.
really a
I
snack.
have Oreo double stuffed right next to me.
Give us the Oreos.
Between the two of you, we'll take it.
What were you playing? Pokemon Unite? You're sure addicted to that game, man. I swear. By the way, I am not
Everyone.
out here doing damage. Yum. Yum to the hot Milo or yum to the... Alright, okay,
No,
stop
Red
pulling that
Bull
one.
ordered it right after.
Good. We're basically not doing too much exciting stuff today. It's just leveling up blue mages. Once they're leveled up, we'll probably be doing some pretty exciting stuff as we're going for the abilities and whatnot.
I
Milo?
still want that marble.
Yeah, well,
One day.
that ain't gonna happen tonight. I hate to break it to you, that's gonna take like a group of well-skilled fucking blue mages
What does
with
that require
abilities. It requires
You
you
have
to
to
do
do-
Savage Alexander. Synced.
All of the
Minimum
savage
no echo synced.
fights. Basically, you have to do all of the big fights in Alexander and in Coils.
Anbane, thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. So, Vandy, Final Fantasy 14. You know you wanna.
I think this is the perfect opportunity to do the ad read.
Nah, not too many times. Naoka at
You haven't
No.
hit this one, Velvet. I
Naoka.
don't know if you
Thank you for the
missed or
follow.
if it just
Stream.
didn't-
Which one?
It's now been hit, so it doesn't matter. Hopefully you just missed it and that's all.
I think I probably just missed it.
Yeah.
Go get it.
It's running away.
Yeah, it'll come back.
It wants to survive.
No
I'll sit here
survival.
for a moment.
I went level 58 and what's worse is it's going to be slower because when you guys all hit 60 then it's either that or we have two people blue, two people DPS, but it's still
Okay,
going to be
that's
slow no matter what though. Although you
Yeah.
will get full XP or more XP, I think. I'm not even fucking sure.
I really thought the shiny bird was going to be the Heavensward theme. Sad.
Yeah, I think that was a missed opportunity. They could have had like
That one
the
behind you, Velvet, that you haven't hit.
too
Never
late.
mind.
I just hit it.
Level
You're
60.
good.
The critically acclaimed MMORPG. She's not even gonna answer that now. What I was gonna say,
I'm
did
missing.
you guys see the mime emote that they're gonna bring out? It looks fucking cool as shit.
The
Yeah.
Chinese one.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
fear that it's just going to be a cash shop. If it's not, then great.
It'll be a cash
I'm
out.
pretty sure it's Sky Shop. Yeah.
Well, now I don't care nearly as much. It's cool, but I'm not going to spend money, so.
I mean, it is a long animation, so I feel like that is Sky Shop.
Yeah, it felt like it pretty much had to be.
I asked when you're going to play Final Fantasy 14, Mandy. That's what I... So 62, I think he's getting closer to you guys.
Yeah, he's one off from me.
61.
What am I? Yeah, I'm 63, so 2 off from me.
Alright. Get him to 62 and then you can all change over to Blue Mage. And I'll just White Mage it.
All right.
Is there a mount that does have the Heaven's Ward theme song?
Oh, I think my headset is dying. Fuck off, Andy.
Ow, 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 ow.
Yeah, I didn't realize you started.
Why are you trolling me, Vandy? Yeah, I feel so hurt. Vandy's like... Vandy's being a meanie.
Yeah.
You gotta give her incentive to play.
What more incentive is there than cat girls and bunny girls and they're running back? Never mind.
Yeah, if ever grab these ones, grab these two.
Oh. I'll meet you in the middle right here. Velvet, just, yeah, don't pull any extra fucking, really.
Never mind, they're apparently tagged to us.
Yeah.
Just kill them. You're trolling me, you know my soul is trying not to...
You should be good.
What do you mean you don't need it to be tainted, purified by Final Fantasy 14. That's what you actually mean. I am super busting for the bathroom, so yeah, you're right. I'm not gonna hold you hostage to go to the bathroom. Can't be like, no, you're my fucking viewer now, Vandy. You stay the fuck at your dad. She won't hear this, so it's fine.
Unless she's got wireless headsets.
She doesn't have wireless headsets, it's fine. I know this for a fact.
Damn.
I just got an inkling.
62?
Okay. Pull over for now. So I'm gonna switch a White Mage and jump out of group. You're gonna invite Velvet, and we're gonna have to do it like we did last time, whereas we're gonna jump into sectioned areas and just pull towards me. So sectioned area is gonna be on top of this whatever these things are called, gurus. So you might want to fly. Where are you guys?
I was right below you, yeah. I'm right below you. The other two are still headed over.
So I'm gonna drop down. Someone drop down first and hit it, and then I'm gonna put a regen on you. Okay, regen, go for your life.
Fish time.
Now go pull as much as you can towards me. Or around me.
Fish.
Okay. Let's make the first pull. I don't think you're gonna get much more out of that.
Yeah.
Nah, this one's running away before he gets there.
So Kaz on you. See, look at that. She didn't hear what I said about her. Apparently this one's here.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it's like right on the edge, so...
Okay, so...
It wasn't even that. It's quite far from the edge, but because I
don't... Oh my god.
Only one.
Yeah, that's the whole point. I wanted to do more than one.
Well, I was running up the beach and I was going to go towards the goober.
I think the next spot is probably... Would have been up where that goober is, but... We're gonna go back this way.
5 over
still...
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah, I guess.
What was this for XP? It's still really good. It's about 330 to 360k.
All right. Drop where I am and so okay, well over there. That's fine.
Where
Yep.
are there? You are. Okay.
Over here. And my blast.
Okay. Apparently I've taken over 2 of them.
Oh,
At least 2 of their names went red for me.
Yeah, I see 2 of them aren't red for us. So.
Hmm. But yeah, Vandy, it's a free trial though. You don't have to worry about anything. You play the free trial and it's all good. I feel like here's a good spot because there's 3 that kind of
It's another group of 5 roughly.
yeah, unless we go. See, I don't think that the one will reach
I
over there.
mean, we
Let's
could
move over to the
go-
yeah. Let's move over here. There's
Yeah,
a mass group around here.
yeah. I think here, maybe. All right, I'm gonna start pulling. Pull. Pull.
I'm just gonna throw down this. You probably won't get much more over here.
Nah,
I'm gonna try for these 2, but yeah, they might not reach. If they don't,
those
then oh
ones
well.
tend to run away.
I think you also need to be wary of how far you run away after you've tagged one because I feel like that's why this one's name turned red.
Yeah, maybe.
What's over this way? Nope, nothing really. Okay, back over here. There was a really good spot last time that we were pulling. Like, I think it's on top of here.
It was about.
I think right here roughly
Yeah.
should be really good, because then we can get the far
think-
ones as well, probably.
Yeah, I think it was about. Yeah, it was about here somewhere. All right, pulling, and I'll try to pull this big guy up as well. If we're gonna make it.
Why is okay? What is going on? Because 3 of them just turned red.
So what I am seeing now, I don't know if it's actually the case, but from what I can tell, when we pull one, it now pulls multiple, and if people aren't hitting them fast enough, your heal drags them over, and they are pink even if I hit them after that point, before you hit them.
Weird.
I mean, I still got some XP out of that at least.
Yeah,
One's
but
still running over repeatedly.
some
Either
XP.
that or my bad breath is doing something.
All you should be
Status
doing is
effects.
throwing sardines. We'll go. All right. Well, let's try in the middle of the groups and just pull the 4 and that. I'd rather secure 4 than because out of that last group, we only you guys only got like about 3, but not even that. I think you got maybe 2 out of them, and 2 of them red named already.
Yeah. So those got pulled by me not hitting them yet, and then your heal immediately grabbed aggro as my first sardine went flying.
But why? We weren't having this issue last time.
It's because before we were only, like, as low levels, it was only having us pull one at a time. Now if we pull one, it pulls others, like they're tethered. And the other ones, we can't hit fast enough before the heal gains aggro.
What you're saying is that I should just go scholar and put a shield on you and see if you can,
It seems like it, yeah.
Yeah.
or I let you pull, or use all pull before I throw heals down.
Yeah.
But that's the
Let's
biggest
try-
worry is
Well, we could give that a go and see what happens. So, all right, everyone pull something each, like our blue mages.
Alright.
So I'll pull that. I'll pull that. And then Yeah, okay, so it's hop to you.
It's a
After I
bit
pull.
risky, but it works.
I mean, I was able to take about 4 or 5 hits before.
As you get higher in level, you'll be able to, yeah.
Yeah.
63. Yay.
I'm wondering if it's just easier to do it the other way, where at least... But it's not going to matter because it's still going to be the same
Okay.
thing.
I'm just gonna put a note in the chat, just as a so we can see. Okay, we've done this one.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Sure, yeah.
Do we want to try with just a smaller group and then we each aggro one each?
Well, let's sit
Right
over here,
Uh,
because at least they're a bit more ranged out. And it'll give you time to pull them.
I'll pull the goober to over. I guess
Just pull them.
east.
Just pull them.
Yep.
Alright.
We're not. Otherwise, we're gonna sit here and strategically fucking be planning out every fucking thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a healing circle down, run into it.
That only affects party members.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, that's fine. Okay. I just don't know how to go about it. We had such an easier time last time.
Yeah, it was so simple.
So I got XP from 4 of those.
Yeah,
Yes,
you had all
that's
4.
all we had.
Yep.
How much has that given you in retrospect to your bar?
241, 234, 280, 287.
No. How much
don't-
of your bar
Oh,
was that giving?
I didn't look at the bar beforehand to know.
yeah, no, neither have I.
Okay.
It was about 1.2 mil
Okay, don't worry about it.
out of
Let's...
6.
Ah,
So it's
fuck.
pretty good.
Which
Yeah.
is 4 of them is giving at least a 1.2 mil. Roughly. Which
The
mean-
goobers are giving us more than the goblin thing, so yeah.
Okay, so what if we sit here and try and get the 5 of them?
Alright.
I just don't understand because that video they were doing it, but like, is it because they were doing AoEs
Maybe.
instead of just sardine pull? Because that seems to be the way. Okay, Ulysses, I'm gonna tag you. Someone else tag the goober.
Yep, tag goober,
Okay.
and because I'm doing mind blast to AoE everything.
What would be better is actually the donut AoE from
The bomb
the
toss.
griffins. No, that's fucking
ram one?
pathetic. Yeah, no,
your
dragon's breath.
dragon's
voice.
Hang on, let me. I'm not sure if I've got that one.
You
I
won't
don't
have
have
that, Fred.
No, I don't have that one.
Heck yeah, I sold Skywalker pants and got 400,000 gil. Nice.
Nice.
I actually have that one. I just
Oh,
don't know
nice.
how big
I'm
the
just gonna pull
AoE
these
is.
4.
It's big. So if you come over here and probably use it right here, you would
Right.
probably.
I missed.
Okay.
all of it because they all got
Yeah.
inside.
So tag the oh, never mind.
Yeah, I'll bring a bit room.
I don't know if it'll.
It will. It's
Yeah.
the only issue is if we're not allowed to hit it before the heal grabs aggro. If it's the first thing that it's introduced to.
No, it's more the fact I
you'll be
wasn't
fine.
sure the range on it, whether it was going to stop or.
Oh, I'm sorry. I see.
Why are you dying?
'Cause,
Wait, why is
I
it-
only have a chocobo cure and nothing else.
Why is that thing not turning to me?
It's frozen.
It literally no. The goblin wasn't paying attention to me.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I got 5 out of that.
Yeah, so did I.
Okay.
about an average of 250k each.
So what I'm thinking is maybe we sit here. Because there's the 2 goblins there, and the big guy behind us.
Yep.
All right.
I'll grab the big guy.
Yep, so I'm going to throw you with a heal straight off the bat.
Yep.
Let's throw Illis who's a heal. That's going to tag that one.
Yep. I almost
so
got it.
you
But
can't go, you just need to do 2 each. Because the more of them that you grab is going to put you at risk. Olivia, thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. Like, there's 3 of you. Like, the 3 of you can tag different mobs, so you don't have to all.
But that requires coordination. How do we do that?
It shouldn't be hard. Hey, you grab 2 of those, I'll grab 2 of those, and I'll grab the big guy. There you go, done. Go.
Okay.
Okay, over to... Fuck, they're so spread out, which I don't think they're all going to come together.
If we stand
hang on.
right here, this
Okay.
Yeah.
should be fine.
One person
I'll
grab one big guy, one person grab the
I'm
goblin
grabbing the
and the big
south
guy,
ones.
and someone grab
I'll
the
grab-
2 goblins together.
Okay, Velvet.
That's... Oh,
Alright, well, I
Chocobo's
grabbed
another
ones
good
I should.
idea too, by the way. Okay.
Yeah, I can bring Chocobo out.
Because at least if your Chocobo can take the aggro, it's better. But
I suppose
welcome.
so, yeah.
How you going, Olivia? How you going? Okay, so... That should have been a nice chunk for you. Where did she
Yeah.
come from? Okay, never mind.
Everybody leveled up, I think.
64, so
just good.
65, 64. Okay, so getting there. What are those? Oh, they're
Ooh.
Fate. Yeah, they're not.
Oh.
Fate.
It's an
Fate
XP
doesn't give
bonus,
no, it doesn't matter. They don't give any XP. Fate's.
No,
Blue.
not even the mobs. Not even the mobs as they are.
Hey Tim, how you going? And my frames are dropping again for no reason. Love it.
Uh-uh.
I'm doing so well. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so big guy here.
Yep. I'll grab the big guy.
I'm just wondering maybe if I stand in the middle here. I feel like that's just going to be just out of range.
Here. So I'll grab this big guy.
Who just did electricity?
Oh,
Velvet, stay
that
in the
was
middle.
Velvet.
Don't attack anything else.
We got everything pulled.
Yep.
Okay, good. Your Chocobo is just going to be tanking that one. That's fine. Because that'll
Yeah,
give me time to take these out.
He'll be fine.
One of them is yours, apparently, and I
Yeah.
don't know. when that
I think it
happens.
might have been when I tagged Velvet for a heal. I don't know
guess
how.
so. Maybe he missed one, or it was outside of the Dragon Voice, but got pulled from Tether.
Yeah.
But that seems to be the most effective way. Is that if once you've tagged a bunch, I'll throw a heal on you, then you just stay there. Don't grab anything else. But yeah.
I'll grab the big guy.
Right here.
Ready?
And I'll grab the 2 on beach. Velvet, you get the 2 on road.
All right. So red.
Yep.
Ilseus is
mine.
pulled. Velvet has
They are now pulled.
pulled.
Uh,
Oh wow.
I got goblin punched.
Yeah. They 3-shot you now at this level. If you don't have Mighty Guard.
Okay. Make sure you have your Chocobo out, by the way.
Yeah. Mine's out.
Everyone has those out, I think.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. They're all on me now. Very bad.
Why? That doesn't make any sense.
I'm gonna put my Chocobo onto healer stance, so that way, so it can heal itself.
So it does make sense because I have Mighty Guard on, so I'm generating extra aggro.
Yeah, don't
but
have
I
that
don't
on.
wanna die. Okay.
Don't have that
well,
on.
I'll not have it on, I guess.
Alrighty.
There's no point in having it on if you're gonna tag a couple of things. That's it.
Alright, I'll grab the big guy towards the mountain, towards the hills.
You just gotta let me know once you've grabbed everything so I can.
I'm getting.
Okay,
Two
Red's
to
got
the west.
his, so I'm tagging.
I have mine.
Okay,
I've got
tagging.
mine.
Ow, 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 ow.
You're fine. Okay. Bursting out. And that should be the end of those. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, 66. LC's being the highest out of the group so far.
Yeah, the other two should be pretty close to 65
I'm
each.
I'm nearly 65, I think.
I do wonder,
2 more sessions, or like 1.5 sessions.
I was just wondering if I went Blue Mage and joined you guys, would you get the XP?
Possibly. We're close enough to your level that I wouldn't be surprised.
Because I
We
don't
can
think
give
I
it a
can be
go.
anything else. It would hinder the XP, but
Do you want to try it?
yeah, stream me in group and let me put on the tank stance.
And
Oh, you should swap to a healer real quick and let us grab, or let one of us grab that for
Oh, right.
Cure. Mimicry, and Velvet grabbed aggro. So that's great.
What? I just dropped from fucking ground.
Just be careful that you can drag anything around you, so
Yeah.
try to stay as close to the boss enemy that you just pulled instead of, because you're right next to 2 hobgoblins. Okay, so grab, you've got it. Okay.
Yeah, I've got it.
The other 2, you might as well grab DPS off me. Oh, if I don't think Velvet has it.
Oh, what?
Ethereal mimicry.
I don't think you have that one, so
Don't think I have that.
no, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So my cure is not in a. Well, I'll just move this here. It's fine. All right.
Pretty good. I might put on Dragon's voice over. Actually, what was both ends like? Oh yeah.
Oh, that was you.
Okay, so that's probably not the best idea. I would just focus on healing me because I'm gonna be one that's doing the damage here.
I mean, if you start to actually get hurt, notably.
Oh man, I don't do any damage.
I was gonna say, I just noticed you've got like 3 instances of Choco regen on you.
Yeah, you don't really take damage currently.
I didn't have any of my tank shit set up, which is kind of annoying.
You could try with Mighty Guard off since it'll increase your damage. You should still hold aggro over us just fine.
Let's see.
The optimal AoE here.
Crude oil.
Probably just Ram's voice.
Alright,
Yeah.
so how's the XP compare?
It
It
didn't
is
go
less
down
XP.
much. Like
It's
I went
about-
from about 350 to 370, and now it is 290 to 320.
I'm only getting 200 case.
Yeah, I'm getting about 200, so I'm losing about...
But the time worth is not worth it.
Yeah, it's probably
Yeah.
true.
Alright, it's better to just do it this way.
All right.
Okay, so let's fly over here. There'll be 2 to the side, 2 near me, and the big guys. So
I'll grab
I'll do-
I'll grab the big guy.
2 in front to the north.
got yours. Okay, I think they're all grabbed.
Yeah.
Okay. And boom, they should be done. All right.
Yeah, that is a good chunk more XP.
Yeah, no worries. We'll do that. We'll keep it like that. Once Ulysses hits 70, it'll make it even quicker too, because then, yeah. Do the same one as before. One up top,
Yeah.
two,
I'll,
so on and so forth.
grabbing the big
I'll
guy.
get the beach ones.
All right, I'll just throw a regen on you because it doesn't matter. You're only grabbing one.
There's
Grab them. Velvet, you should be grabbing the other two. One hasn't been grabbed, and
No, Red
mind.
ended up grabbing them, so
Yeah, I grabbed them, so that's...
that made us lose one. Oh, this one's not getting AoE. Come over here.
Uh, 65 for Velvet. Okay. So,
Halfway to 67.
one
Okay,
person grabbed the big guy goblin, one person big guy, and two people. One person
I'll
two
grab the big
goblins.
guy.
I'll get the two
Where's-
goblins.
Ready?
Come on,
Velvet, you're on the other two.
come on.
Velvet.
Yep.
A bit late when you said that.
I said it a while ago. I literally said one person this one, one person this one.
Wait, no,
Yeah,
that
but you
goblin
didn't say
doesn't
my
wanna
name.
stay around.
There's only fucking 3 people.
Like I said, coordination's tough.
It's not
He's
tough
come
when
back.
people listen.
Ah, that one goblin's like right on the edge, so it's just
Yeah,
going
it's
back
fine.
and forth.
I don't know how many we actually got out of that. I
we
don't think
got
I
them
actually
all.
had one.
No,
There you go.
you didn't. We managed to make it work.
Okay, so back to the other side of the beach. There seems to be groups. There's 3 groups that are probably the best pulls. I mean, there is this one here. No.
Yeah, because we can grab both
Uh,
big guys. Just
No. Oh, can we?
yeah, we did not last time, the time before.
Fly, Red, fly.
Yeah, just go up. It'll
Oh my
reset
god,
in a
hit me
sec.
if I'm up here.
Yes,
Yeah,
keep
it-
flying. Go higher.
Go higher.
Okay.
How much higher do I need to go?
You're good. You're good.
Okay, make sure you land where I am.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
I'm hitting the
I'll pull the big
two
guy.
to the west, the hobgoblins.
Yep, I'll pull the big guy that's up the beach. Well, towards Ulmore.
Just,
Velvet, you hit the two to the eastish.
Come on. Come on.
Right.
Okay.
Grab
Ulysses,
it
don't
as
grab
well,
any.
as well.
This is a mess.
We got them all.
Yeah.
We lost the big guy, but yeah.
No, I got a big guy. Oh,
No, we lost the other big
The
guy.
other one.
Yeah, we're just off, I think.
One more pull to 67.
We could. No, just do the safe one here. Okay, so I'm gonna state this very clearly. Velvet, you grab the 2 hobgoblins on the pathway. Red, you grab the big guy up the end of the pathway, and Ulysses, you grab the 2 on the beach. Ah, shh.
Ooh. That was a close one.
I just realized my ass size wasn't up.
Ah.
Alright, that worked out really well.
Nice. Nearly at 66.
Yes, Ulysses 67 as well, so 3 more levels down. Okay, so Velvet, you grab the big guy and the small goblin to the south. Red, big guy by himself, and Ulysses, you grab the 2 goblins. Okay,
There.
grabbed,
That's
grabbed. Okay, we're good.
Yeah. Get over here.
Hey, Miami, how you going? And up.
Yep.
Blue Mage doesn't get a better weapon, right?
They do get one at 70, but I believe they have to do the
Nice.
they have to do the Blue Mage trial thingy. The
Carnival?
Story quest.
carnival, yeah. But the weapon damage really isn't anything anyway.
It mostly doesn't matter anyway, since a lot of the stuff is
I don't think-
unaspected.
Did we want
Yeah, it doesn't have any stats on it anyway.
I was gonna
the-
say, did we want to
Oh.
go over here, grab these 4 plus this big guy, and then flick over and then
This
grab?
is the
Because you got them 4 big, then you got these 4, and then this big guy. That gives us 2 groups to work with.
Yeah, we could have a total of 4 pulls.
so the only thing you do get with it is the actual melding. Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to grab?
Oh.
Just hit him. Just hit him, Red. Just hit him.
Alright, yeah.
I can't hear you right now. Okay, you got him. All right,
Don't
good.
heal me yet.
Don't hit anything else,
I am good to be
Red.
healed.
I fuck don't know.
It's
Once I heal you, you cannot tag anything else.
Yeah. The one exception is if it is literally all by itself. If there are 2 mobs even mildly close to each other, then they will tether, and you'll lose one for sure.
Okay, so we want this group here.
Yep.
Okay, so there's 2 goblins together, 2 sets of 2 goblins together, and the big guy.
I'll
grab
get
the-
goblins on the right.
I'll grab big guy. Big guy.
Alright, I'm pulling mine.
I literally cannot heal you.
Yep.
Make sure you tag.
Yeah.
Okay, don't hit anything else.
I'm pulling the extra goblin since it's by itself.
Yep, you're fine. Gotcha. All right.
When it breaks out of the ice, it might just run. This might have been too far for it, but we'll
That's
see.
fine.
Okay.
All right, and onto the pathway.
Yep.
So obviously same plan as before. 2, 2, and 1.
Gonna wait until they arrive.
Yep. Big guy tag.
All right, you're healed. Ulysses is
Oh,
healed.
I tagged something from the beach for some reason.
Oh.
That's fine.
Unfortunately,
yeah,
it ran
it's
away,
gonna
so it kind of was gonna happen. Okay, that was a successful pull. I don't have assays up yet, so it'll just be holy. Okay.
Okay. So I'm a bit over halfway.
All right.
166.
So this one, same as before. 2, 2, and 1.
So grab them.
Okay, Red,
There's
you're
gonna be that
healed.
one- Yep. There's gonna be that
Velvet,
one
you're
goblin
healed.
That's gonna be a pain. So
Ulysses, you're healed. Okay, we're good. What I should get you is Ultra Vibration, because then you can actually one-shot them. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure you can one-shot them despite level.
Yeah, I don't remember what the text says exactly, but I think you're right.
Let me
Where
check.
do we get it?
I don't remember where I got it from, but let's see. Ultra Vibration. I thought it was at the top here. There it is. Ultra Vibration. No effect on enemies whose level is higher than your own. Okay, never mind.
Oh, alright.
Never mind. Alright, same as before. We'll go to the far group, do them, and then the closer group.
Yep. Break. Now I'll grab the big guy. 3, 2, 1. Grabbed.
Okay.
Where?
There's still one goblin
One
not
extra.
picked up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Everyone should have heals and everyone should be good.
Yep.
All right.
Nice.
Gee, I thought Ulysses would be close to 68 by now.
I'm like 2 mobs away, maybe 1.
I'll grab big guy again.
Hmm.
I don't remember which I pulled. I'm
3,
gonna pull the
2,
ones to
1.
the north.
Yep. Grabbing big guy.
All right. Heals on you. There's 2 goblins down here. Velvet, back here.
Oh, yeah, no, I can't grab him. Okay.
Those are probably gonna reset.
They're gonna reset.
One
Grab
didn't.
grab the 2. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They linked? They are not linked. Okay, I'm pulling them separately because they're not linked.
Wait, they reset? Fuck.
Yep.
Oh, those 2
67.
did. I see. Yeah.
Alright, it's still tagged to you guys anyway, somehow.
Yeah.
I do wonder how much XP you would get by yourself in a group.
That's a level up.
Alright, fortunately this group got cut down.
Only by 1. So,
Yeah, only by 1.
So grab the big guy.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
And we're good. Yep.
Good. And they're dead. So 2 more levels for LLCs, 3 more levels for you guys, and then that grind is done.
Yep.
Till whenever they up the next one.
I need to fly.
Okay. You
big
just
guy?
I was gonna never mind, he's reset.
Yep. Hang on. I'll. Yep. There
You got
go.
him? Okay. Healed.
Alright.
Healed. Healed. Okay. It was funny because like how quickly we got Velvet from 50 to fucking 60 was so quick.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a concentrated effort.
It's just the amount of XP that you get, like from. So the way that Blue Mage levels is basically from just killing normal enemies. That is the quickest way for it to. You don't do fates, you don't do dungeons, you don't do any of that sort of stuff. Although learning skills actually gives you XP too.
I didn't even realize that. Oh.
It's not. I don't know how much it is though.
Not that much, because I've been doing some of the Blue Mage storyline, and it's not a terribly big amount. Anyway, one of them decided to aggro of me, but
Yeah, you're right. Tag him, tag him, tag him, tag him.
I've
Yeah.
tagged my 2.
Okay,
Yep.
gotcha. Velvet's turn. Let's see, is healed. Okay, we're good. And when I leveled my Blue Mage in this section, the guy that helped me, I literally was running the stairs. This would have been so much fucking better. Because the stairs are so far apart, so you're doing 1 by 1 by 1 by 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 goblins to the south, east, and 2 goblins to
Tag
the
big
west.
guy.
And then the big guy.
Velvet, get the ones.
Yeah,
close to the
he's got
water.
him. He's him.
Oh, he's got him. Cool.
Yep. Alright, we're good. And hopefully big guy doesn't reset and they should be fine if as long as I don't move from here.
Yeah, that big guy should be fine.
Fortunately our size is down, so it's just holy all the way. That's good enough.
Yep.
Okay, and then the hillside.
50% away from leveling.
Okay, red tagged,
big dot.
nice. LC's has tagged, nice. Velvet has tagged, nice. Now we burn. And once we have the coordination there, we've got this so well done.
Mm.
Yeah, as long as people remember each of their individual pulls. It's just the initial setup.
Yeah.
Honestly, all I remember is that the 2 ones on the road.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's specifically what you need to remember, so.
Okay.
The rest I don't really know.
So generally you're pulling the big guy and the small guy. Okay,
Red's gonna need healing
yeah,
now,
yeah,
so
I got him.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay.
The little guy's gone.
That's fine. I can't see you, Velvet. I cannot see you. The big guys are covering too much. Fucking.
He's healed for the moment.
Yeah, I got him. Okay. Oh
68.
shit. Almost there.
One pull
Okay.
till 69.
But
Nice.
far reach a
Nice.
beach. This is weird. I didn't see him set up like this last time.
Yeah.
Speaking of 69, I actually got the Nidhogg
Okay,
whistle
yeah,
with a
those two
99
attacks.
roll.
Nice. I'm pulling
Gotcha.
one extra at this point. That's fine. In
Yeah,
by itself, so.
yeah.
Yep.
So they don't fucking reset. I had to instacast. Just be wary. I don't know if that last goblin. There we go.
It still might reset? No. Okay, we're good.
That's dead.
There we go.
Leveled up.
All right. All right. This part again, they're a bit odd with their setup, but
Yeah.
2 to
I'm gonna-
the east, 2 to the west, 1 big
I'm
guy.
gonna tag the far goblin as well.
I don't think he'll come.
No.
No? Okay, I'll just take
Okay.
the big guy then.
Ulysses has
Big-
his.
Yep. big guy's
Velvet
coming
has his. Okay, we're good. Hopefully that far one doesn't reset despite him never normally, but
in. Yeah, they're a bit odd place this time, aren't they?
yeah,
No, just gotta kill them fast.
I'm not going to be able to... Okay. As I say, I'm not going to be able to interrupt that.
Yeah, it's fine. Usually.
Okay, up on the hill. Same spots as always.
Yep.
I love that Red's taken the road of I don't want to pull as much. So he only pulls like 1. Gotcha. Oh, what the fuck? That one reset.
That one was.
Oh,
from
that's the
beach.
extra. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I was gonna say, that's never reset before. Heck yeah.
Okay.
It looks like probably 8 to 9 pulls before I hit 70.
Okay. And then it'll make it quicker and then because once you're out of the group.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll be able to help. Gotcha. Or would it be better having you in the group? I'm not sure. Because the more that you can pull, the better.
I'm not sure, yeah.
I mean, if I can go DPS, I can start DPS. Although this is effective anyway.
I mean, what I would probably end up doing, if you can go DPS, I'll probably just Scholar Shield them so they can pull very freely.
True, yeah. Okay, far reach of the beach.
I am not excited at dressing up another level 70 character. It's
Eh.
complete
Blue Mage gets a really nice set, in my opinion. Like, I feel like I just keep it as a set because I think it's the coolest set.
Well, I'll pull this guy and this goblin
Yep.
and
Gotcha.
done.
I
Gotcha.
doubt these two can move beyond this if you want to move that slightly closer.
Yep.
Yeah, mine can come over.
I cannot move them while they're frozen.
I'll tongue them over, it's fine.
That sounds fucking weird.
It does, but it's called sticky tongue. I can't fix that.
They're fucking sliding across the ground.
Yeah. It's like, goodbye, my people need me.
So the great thing is once we're all 70, we can start unlocking skills in the book. And that's probably the most fun part is running the dungeons. And as like class specific. No.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, this lot.
Oh yeah. Wait, what?
Yep.
The second
Oh,
people.
oh, second. Okay.
Pull.
Elsie's healed.
Yep.
Red healed.
Velvet, can you grab that one?
There's still one pretty far off. Oh, it healed.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not I feel like it does come this far. It just does a little wander off for... Hey, it's okay, Gillen. Boom.
I
Okay.
keep forgetting that I have peculiar light, just to make things die even faster.
All right.
Pull.
Gotcha. 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 And that is... Okay, cool. I'm doing good, thanks. We're just doing some leveling up in Blue Mage, and once we're done that, we'll be looking at getting the skills. And the skills are going to be what's going to be the fun part.
Yep.
I still have to complete all my skills, but once we can do that, we can actually go as like tank healer and stuff like that, since there is a role set for Blue Mage, which is kind of cool.
If you go DPS roll, do you actually have increased damage?
You get
Yes.
a 20% crit boost or something like that, I believe.
Crit, I believe also direct hit.
Pulled mine.
Roger.
Got mine.
Roger. And Roger. Cool.
Stop sliding. You might want to lick a tongue that.
Yeah, it's
What
not
is
quite
it
getting
doing?
this good.
I think. Oh, it's because it's the ice at the bottom. It's the model for the ice is colliding and then pulling apart and pushing each other apart.
Yeah. Essentially, their hitboxes in the ice are slightly too big, and it's trying to keep them apart.
It's kind of cool. It just looks like they're sliding across the ground.
Yeah.
Hey Velvet, how are you going?
About what?
Your next level?
Just a little bit more. Maybe 1 kill, 2 kills.
Okay, you're healed. Alice is healed. Velvet's healed. And then burn them down.
Oh, I'm one mob away.
Alright, that's fine.
We've got Team 69.
Nice.
Alright, let's do it. So,
Bam.
got you. Got you. Gotcha. Alright. This is the one.
One got away.
Get back in.
It's tagged to me anyway, so it's not going to matter.
Yeah.
Well, it
I'll
needs to
go,
die
it's
anyway.
gonna run back, yeah.
Alright, so Ulysses is now 70s, so I can invite him to my group.
Yeah. Let me get out.
Okay,
Alright, so for the pulls,
well, he's gonna go. Hey, Dutchy, how you going? He's gonna go. He's gonna go Scholar. Don't go pulling out, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
no.
Hold up.
Okay, so I'll grab big guy and then the two guys over in amongst the hills if you want to grab down the road. Velvet?
I think I might go Dancer because the AoE.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh wait, what?
Wait, who's-
They've
who
started their pull apparently.
Yeah, but they're red for us.
Yeah, it's because I was still putting a shield out because I didn't expect them to start their pull yet.
Let me
Yep,
just
neither
kill
did
him.
I.
So yeah, these two we just have to kill. You guys
Yeah, I'll-
keep pulling for a moment.
Yep, let me pull these two. Yep, okay, I'm good now. Yep, put the XP on those three. Okay, so
Dance partner.
Nice, thank you.
how are these positioned? Okay, so I'll grab the big guy and then the two hobgoblins towards the hill.
Just wait until you get shields on you before you do so, though.
Yeah.
Yep, okay.
Alright, Velvet's got an
Right.
updated shield. You've got your shield. Go for it.
Yep, okay. Pull.
Where are you going, Velvet?
pull.
Yeah, it won't make it all the way over here, sadly.
Okay, I got my three.
God, they go down so much quicker as a dancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we are getting more XP as well, so which is nice.
350.
Okay,
Yeah.
off to the far of the beach. So the other thing you can actually do is if both of you had like one had ram voice and one had dragon voice, one could spam the dragon voice and one could spam the ram voice. So at least they hit covering all ends, but I don't think it's going to matter.
There's the first shield. There's the second shield. Go for it. Sadly, since Red doesn't have either of the voices, they won't be able to regardless.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of them you All right. Next group.
About
It's just adjusting to the
45%.
Where are you? There you are. First shield and second shield. Go.
This one that's not
There's
tagged.
one not marked. Oh, there we go. Good.
Okay.
Ah, that one's so close. If we move slightly further up in the future, like right here instead, it'll be fine. Sadly, yeah, this one's now marked for me. So
All right. Up on top of the hill.
all right, here is the first shield. Here is the second one. Go for it.
Okay. Oh. Now try to bring them together. Fuck. It might be time to actually put the chocobos away.
How do you even do that again?
It's in
right click,
companion menu. Or you can right click them, yeah. Problem is they're grabbing the aggro and holding the enemies away from the group.
If I pay attention to it, I can definitely out aggro them. I just need to remember to look over and hit them up once.
Yep. All right, I'll grab big guy and the 2 goblins near the mountains.
You've got your
Yep.
shield.
Okay, grabbing 1, 2, and 3, and I'm on point.
Yeah, don't worry about that one, Velvet. You're not going to get him. And that's red. Now you can jump out of the group.
No.
And that way Velvet will get full 100% XP.
Yep, done.
Now, how much is that?
Good question.
Probably like
Um,
25 to
I'll
50k more.
go- I'll go red mage and just DPS.
I mean, I only need about 5%, 10%.
So,
Oh, so it'll just be this pull.
Yeah. So pull all 5, and then we'll just
yeah, wait until you get a shield though.
You're good?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, it does hit 3 of them, which is not bad.
Yeah, grab the big guy as well.
He'll
He
probably
won't
level just off this. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. In that case, bam.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
We did it. All right.
Nice.
Ding.
Now,
Oh, I need to fucking dress it up.
it should give you a set right at the end of the quest line, and the quest line should be pretty quick. It'll give you this set that I have.
There's a couple of dungeons that you need for the quest line, well, a fair few dungeons you need to get skills for the quest line. So
As long as we get those skills, which is pretty easy.
yeah. Actually, what I might do is
Oh, it's the exact same as the augmented
FF14
for item level. That's nice.
Yeah, it's good. It's like I really like the set personally.
Yeah.
Does it give me? I don't have a quest, I think.
It's
It'll be
your-
in Ul'dah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While you do
I'm
that,
just-
I'm gonna set up my fucking tank owl.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm just gonna bring up a guide to see which skills we need.
Basic instinct is no point having on a tank.
So, hey Velvet, have you done any of the Blue Mage skills?
Wait a minute here.
He's done some, yeah. He did it when we originally were pushing Blue Mage, which is why he was like 50. Same with me.
Okay. I'm just thinking specifically for the actual Blue Mage.
As
storyline.
getting me to play Final Fantasy 14, I didn't need a new addiction. What do you mean? Are you enjoying it at least? That's a good thing, right?
Oh
Okay.
my god. Get a
Um,
deal da. The first 2 things in chat: destroy the Lalafell, become the Lalafell.
Yeah.
are you surprised at this?
No, but it's just the dichotomy of the conversation.
Okay, so I got that. I need frog's legs to be frog's legs. As long as I have all my tank abilities, which are mostly where's Devour? There it is. Both ends is just that can go.
It's such a strange name.
Yeah. Hydro pull is good for pulling mobs together. So I might actually move that there. Where's my interrupt? I think Sardine is my interrupt. I didn't think there was a different
Yes.
one. I thought there was one other one, but I think Sardine is it.
And there are people role playing on the steps right behind the Blue Mage trainer
Oh no.
in chat.
Oh
Song
no.
of Torment. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I spent 4 hours leveling fishing. It's always entertaining when someone's like, fishing.
Have you found ocean fishing yet?
Ocean fishing is a good way to go.
Like even like it's the best way for experience, but not even counting the experience, it's just a cool experience. So
Hmm.
I've still got to do ocean fishing. I just haven't gone to it.
I need to look at what the baseline skills for a tank are. Putting Blue Mage. Best.
yeah, that's the placeholder.
Best tanking
Where should I be
abilities.
finding this blue mage quest?
Weaver's Guild, Aetherite,
Okay,
Yeah.
universal spells, tanking spells. Mighty God, I've got.
and then you'll see
Diamondback,
2
I've
blue
got.
mage symbols on the minimap just
Yeah,
below.
I'll go there
the
now
crystals.
just so you can find it.
Condense Libra. I'm wondering why wasn't universal.
Like there should be a guy here with stuff for you.
Libra, and it might as well be tank because the damage is gonna suck. Libra increases damage from all sources by 5%, but randomly selects either physical. Oh, okay. The look I've got Devour, I've got Bad Breath, I've got Frog's Legs, and Cat God. I don't have Cat God. Ram's Voice, Dragon Voice. Okay, I need those. I think that's mainly for initial pulling.
I'm just gonna pull together a list of blue mage skills needed for the quest line. That way, you know, we've got something.
Catguard is Sunken Temple hard.
Okay. I'll need to get that one. And Condensed Libro. Tank save. What is my heal? I know my healer is missing. Probably one of the best abilities. I thought the bars were meant to change depending on your class. Hang on.
If they are, I definitely haven't seen it, but I don't know.
Yeah, they do.
How long is
that's
this
nice then.
quest?
I don't know about you, Velvet, but mine are still level 50 story quests since, you know, we started like 50 and just boosted, so it's going to be a lot of quests. It's just like any other job quest. You get one like
Yeah,
every
isn't it?
2 levels-ish.
There's about 18 quests.
From 50 to 70, or from where you are to
Okay.
70?
From the grand total of it all. So if Velvet hasn't done any of them, then
Exuviation.
Oh, he might not have. I assumed he was at quest number or the level 50 quest like I was, but maybe not.
I'm at level 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Okay,
he's the start
so-
then.
yeah.
No worries, Tim. Take care of yourself. Yeah, Fairy and all the players, right? Yeah, you got it.
I mean, worst case scenario, I just skip them and just read them later.
Oh yeah.
Actions.
What I was gonna do regardless.
Lucid dreaming. Basic instinct needs to go. Ethereal mimicry needs to be on every class. Which we'll need to get that one for Velvet immediately.
Yeah.
Shit, what was the number for ethereal mirror? There it is. It's on the Shellcast is the Addle. I don't use Addle to be completely honest, but I'll put it up there.
Oh, I must learn Whistle before I can do the level 55 quest.
Whistle is. Shit, where's Whistle from?
I'll also be looking it up, so.
Blood Drain is worth having for mana.
Sea of Clouds. Okay.
I think it's. Is it on the bird things?
You're probably right, because it's Sea of Clouds, Peaks, or Never Reap. From Dalmel's, Jawmel's, and a Divine Dalmel.
Okay. DPS spells. Where's the healer spells?
Alright.
Universal. Where's healer?
Yes.
There it is. So Palm Cure, I've got Exuviation. Gov Skin's the one I need. Transfusion. Transfusion. Transfusion is self-heal.
Yeah. Alright, I need to go here.
But I'll chuck it on there. You never know when you need. It's such a waste though because it kills you. So really, yeah.
Are we going
You-
to Cloud Camp Top?
I personally need to go here. Well, technically, you need to learn this skill too. So, like, if you want to come, go
Which is-
for it.
Yeah, I'll come along.
You might as well go Velvet as well. You'll need it.
So Velvet's not in the party, so he didn't get the
Oh.
easy teleport. Velvet, if you want to come to the Sea of Clouds, feel free.
Just
1630.
give me a second. I'm just pasting. So I'm just building up a little list of the storyline ones.
Hey,
and where
Lan.
people
How you
are.
going? Yeah, we're now doing Blue Mage. We just finished leveling everyone up, so we're just getting everyone like some skills and stuff like that, and some gear, and then we can finally start doing dungeons and getting skills. How you going?
You're going to be where I'm standing currently. We need to make these mobs cast the whistle spell before we kill them.
Okay. Yep.
I guess everything else
On my
this
way.
class is
Um,
basically
I'm just going to Mighty Guard and smack them once so they can start
Yeah.
wailing on me and hopefully cast it.
DPS.
Yeah. I'm about halfway through generating the list for the storyline. But yeah.
Was that whistle? Alright, the higher health one just whistled. Ah, fuck.
Is
Well,
everything-
killed them both at this point because I accidentally did that.
Okay.
Everything DPS. All I should need now.
Did we
We've got
get-
everything on the healer
Yep.
base.
Yeah. Okay.
Learned it. Cool.
So,
Well, considering I literally just copy and paste the details for that one.
back to Ulda for me.
Yep.
Yep.
There
And while you're
is one
doing that,
benefit
I'm just going to keep
all
on
nearby enemy.
generating this list.
Increases the potency of next physical. No. I think this needs to be one of them as a base cost. And the dot at least. I forgot which one's the dot. Need that. That's damage.
She's been playing since the start.
I've been
Well,
playing since 1.0.
spread out between two separate accounts, admittedly, but
Yeah.
Does everyone have basic instinct? I mean,
I'm going to assume
Velvet
one.
won't have it.
Okay, so I'll
Which
note
one is
down its
basic?
location.
Basic
Instinct.
Instinct's the one where you can basically solo dungeons if you really need.
Right. Oh yeah, it was that one. Okay.
That's
That
right, I'll-
is Adelanostia.
I will note that.
So Velvet, if you want to head to Adelanostia, I'll help you and get that one.
Where is that?
Adelanostia.
Where is that?
The Outer Lenosia is the name of the area. Just go to Camp Overlook and
Oh, you said Outer Lenoskia.
yeah.
Wait, I'm a dumbass. It's not Adelanostia. It's
What's that?
is it Upper? I always get those two confused. I always think Adelanostia is the one with the place where they have like the what is it called? The hot springs.
Yeah.
So where am I
Okay.
going?
So
Camp Bronze Lake in Upper Lenasia.
you want to follow me once you're here, which is to the other side. Basically where that fade is at the top of that other side. There's a bunch of corals that'll have they'll cast an ability called Basic Instinct. And my healer set's basic bare bones right now. I need to fix that. Jawcast can go there.
Help, the blue mage quest is making me go into the quicksand.
Ah. Okay,
It's actually surprisingly empty.
it should be the Master Coils. So you just slap the Master Coil. Yeah, there it is. Basic Instinct. Once it does that, then we kill it.
Basic instinct. Got it.
Got it? That's it. Done.
Okay, so I'm just going to dump into
My quest.
Boom.
Okay, back to doing what I was doing. That's there. Take. Phantom Fury and Night Bloom.
So Velvet, I just put into Discord a list of all the Blue Mage spells you'll need for your quest for the quest line.
He should, I believe, have everything up till at least Glower, if not Northerlies.
He won't. I don't know if he will.
Did he not do it with us? Because I know we as a group got Blood Drain, Mind Blast, I think Phase, 1000 Needles. Glower, I'm not positive.
I'm not 100% sure, honestly. Coel? I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it, Coel.
Yeah, that's at least roughly how I've always heard it.
Yeah. So yeah.
Hazel. That can go there. There we go. Save the healer set. It's not the greatest healer set, but it's still missing one ability that's needed. But I'll be mostly probably in tank set anyway. Yeah, cool. I like that it keeps the sets up with the, what's it called, with the fuck. With their bars. Sure, I can stay then. Save. Tank set. Okay.
I'm going to start making at least the basics of some sets as well. Nice to booze.
If you want to get the healing exuviation, we can go get that if you like, but we might as well all get it together.
Yeah. I'm stopped in my quest currently. What do I need now?
Basically, for your healing set, you need Palm Cure, which you have.
Yeah.
Exuviation, which is one we'll have to get, and Gobskin, which is another one we'll have to get. You've got White Wind.
Yeah.
It's probably not the best one. It does cost a lot of MP. But it's more of an oh shit moment type thing. Transfusion, which
Yeah.
as the DPS abilities, it seems like white and black knight tours, whistle, final sting. I don't know why final sting is
So I'm a little confused because It kept all of my spells on my bar even when I swap.
Is it because you haven't set up a second one though?
I had 3 set up that were all mildly different. Now I've removed all of my spells, and it's all still on my bar. even
So
when
remove the
Okay.
skills that you haven't set to that class and then save it, and then when you switch between them, they should change. It just keeps them on there
Okay.
because it still uses the same bar. It just
Right.
so if there's still an ability on that bar when you've saved it, it saves the bar.
Okay.
Phase or bomb toss or perpetual ray plus sharpened knife. Level 5 petrify and drill cannons. Some weird DPS abilities that you're supposed to have. Not much is pop and home slice shadow. Okay. So let's have a look at these abilities. Oh, I didn't even put my I read up my entire notification for going live and I still didn't post it, so here we go. We're gonna wonder what the fuck.
Oh yeah, I forgot that didn't get posted.
Let's see this list. Blood Drain, Velvet you should have. Mind Blast, do you have?
Mind Blast? What page is that?
Good question. I'm just reading what Blue's red. Blue. Did I really call you Blue? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's such a boomer name for someone like me.
Okay.
Mind Blast is page 3. It's number 41.
Yeah, so I've
Yes,
just copy and
I read
paste from the quest guide. So
You've got that? Okay. Phase, which is
Phase is number 23, page 2.
Page 2, number
23.
33. Yes, I do have it.
perfect. 1000 needles. You should know if you have that one.
1000 Needles, page 3, number 36. Yes.
Glower.
I think I was using that a while ago.
yeah, so Glower's one that I need
Okay.
Yeah.
because that's why I stopped with the quest line just to do other stuff.
Glower is page 1, number 10.
Yeah, I have it.
Okay. Northern Lies. I think that one is from
Page 4, number 52.
I do not have anything on page 4.
yeah,
Except
okay.
for Palm Cure and Whistle.
Yep.
Okay, so
So,
that
yeah,
one.
he was
Everything
about where
after
I
that
was.
is gonna be Heavensward onwards. So we'll worry about that once. The thing is, we're probably gonna have to go get them anyway. So I wouldn't worry too much about gearing level 70 stuff anyway. Because you should be able to do level 50 dungeons, which is the first part anyway.
Yeah.
As long as you have like 50 plus gear, you should be fine.
Yeah, no, I've got a lot of stuff from 70 from my Red Mage, so it's carrying through.
So,
Wearing 52.
let's start from the beginning. On page 1, is anyone missing anything on page 1?
Page 1.
About half the things. Number 2, number 4, 6, 9, 15.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 2. Yeah,
Page
I've only got 3
1,
things on that page.
2, 4, 6, 9, 15.
Do you want to post those numbers in chat just from the first page and I'll...
Sure. It sounds like red is missing the most, so I think we'll probably have them covered if we just do his, but
Yeah,
we'll
true.
still
Blue,
post just to be safe.
Blue Mage,
Blue.
page 1. All the ones that you're missing, red, just pop them in chat. We'll just focus on yours.
1, 7, and 13 I've got. and everything else I'm missing.
Okay, so 17. No. The ones that you do not have.
Ooh.
Because that way I can keep a record of it. Okay, so flamethrower is dungeon, aquabreath is trial.
There you go.
That is a longer list than I have.
That's what I mean. That's just
That's
page
fine.
1.
Drill cannon is. Wait, you should have 5. No, you've.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, I thought you have 5.
No, apparently I don't.
Didn't we get it that day? We would.
oh,
We tried for sure. I thought we had.
Yeah, we tried, but I think I
Okay.
was too low level at that point.
Let's start with anything that is open world. So, I'm pretty sure Velvet and Illusies have it.
Yeah.
So Northern Thanalands, Cerulean,
Netherlands.
Cerulean blue processing plant.
Yep.
Got loom. Final sting. You don't have that one. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so you want to go to the northwest,
Northwest. Yep.
and we're going to be looking at Magitech Vanguard H2.
Into the sky.
So there's the big ones.
Yep. And I'm waiting for him to use drill.
Yeah, so I'm...
Oh,
Wait, where are you?
I landed at the first one. And my God.
Oh, okay, done. All right, cool.
No. I didn't get it.
Oh,
I didn't realize how hard I hit.
yeah, you kind
yeah,
of...
just throw sardine. That's all you can do.
Yep. Sardine. And I'll just wait for him to. Is it cement drill?
It should be called drill
that's right.
cannons.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll
It
wait.
should be a bigger range one.
Okay.
Should be.
Come on.
Just gonna take him down a little bit. Hopefully he'll use it the closer he, lower in HP he is.
I'll throw it
Sometimes you gotta bait him out of... Maybe it is cement drill, but... There it is. Okay, now you kill him.
Did it learn it? Nope, didn't learn it.
Okay, that's fine. So we just gotta keep tapping them until they decide to
I think
use
there's
it.
one over- Is that one over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one over here.
Alright. Cement drill.
I think it's when you get to the 50.
There we go. Yeah, it seems to be 50% mark. You don't have to get hit by it, by the way. That's a fallacy.
There we go. But they literally make a whole thing about.
Yeah, everyone used to think that back when it first came out, but that's not the case. Okay, so off to Summerford Farms, I believe.
what is this one for?
This is Final Sting.
Okay.
Striker, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. And hey, Vanilla.
Hey, Vanilla.
And sure, welcome. You still at work, Vanilla? Okay, so Final Sting is going to be from the Wasps, which are over near the 2 Fates of the Northwest.
Okay.
One of the first things I learned.
Tap the ball.
And
Tap it
that
in.
too.
I remember like people like ganging up on this. Like when it first came out, there was so many fucking blue mages over here.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay, so I'm just gonna tap it. fuck these things up too. So it doesn't use it until it's close to dead, but I'm gonna just tap it. Yeah, that should be enough. Don't hit it. Oh,
Yeah.
0.1%. And it, what?
Wait, it just died.
Yeah, Final Sting kills it.
No, it didn't. Final Sting, it just died. Like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just saw it took like 9 damage.
9
or
hours to
something.
go. Ah, rip. What's it taking? What was it taking damage from though?
Did you accidentally right click it, Red? Because you ran past it with your weapon out, but
Yeah, I mean the
don't
repo was
know.
there, but I deliberately was just trying to run around.
Yeah, Blue Mage.
Yeah.
Trying to get everyone the skills and that so we can actually do like high-end raids and shit with them.
Can we tap it again?
Oh, there it is.
There you go.
Fuck, that still does so much damage.
Yep, learned it.
Mhm.
Learnt it. Nice.
Damn, that looked like a hurt.
Yeah, you gotta be real careful with, like, that can still kill. Hey Brad, how you going? Okay, so next off the bat, for open world dungeon. So 2 is dungeon, 3 is trial, 4 is dungeon. It says open world as well, but that's a rank. Yeah, we're not gonna get that one. We'll do dungeon for that one. 5 we've done. High voltage is a raid. Coils of Bahamut. Actually, that one should be pretty easy to get. That's first Quills of Bahamut. Let's go hit that up.
Shouldn't they be appearing in my spellbook now?
They should be.
They'll be in your blue magic spellbook
Oh,
specifically.
yeah, yep, there we go. So that was 5 and 8 we did. Okay, cool.
I'm good now that I'm home. How are you? I'm great, thanks. I'm just doing some Blue Mage. We'll have to eventually do this for you as well. Okay, so wait,
Easter?
should be turn 1, first boss. Oh, right, because there's that electric ball thing in here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm coming along, I guess.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're getting a skill. I don't
These are
think you
things we all
have.
need.
I don't think you have high voltage.
No.
No idea what that one is.
That's one you don't have then.
What page?
It's page 1. It is page 1, number 6.
Then I do not, yes.
This should be easy anyway. It's just first boss. Literally the first thing we do. Danger. High voltage. Voltage is what I was about to say. Danger zone. Alright. Stop this fucking thing. Come at me. Yeah, fuck your mechanics. Okay, that should teach you that one.
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
Apparently we could also learn it from the
Leave.
ECL node.
Believe. Okay.
Maybe we have to do it synced.
I think synced is a guaranteed thing.
Problem
I
is,
know
it's
that was the
supposed to be
case
an
for the trials.
8-man raid, so make sure that you grab a. I'm gonna go back to town so I can actually grab ethereal mimicry of tank.
Yeah. Let me swap back.
I
to
mean, I
Joe's,
could just go tank here. Oh.
Huh?
I was gonna say I could just quickly switch to paladin.
Yeah, that's fine. It's easy to just go to town. I just don't remember like having to sync for it, but
I bet it's the exact same as the trials, where it's a 100% if it's synced, and it's just a chance otherwise.
okay, I need a tank. Why is this person? What the fuck?
Hmm?
Oh, they were like
Yeah.
fucking full T-posing.
Is
Oh.
a healer.
Okay. Tank. Is that a... No, it's a bow.
Yeah, there's a paladin over here where I'm standing.
Found one.
Alright,
Okay.
I found healer.
Alright.
And I've grabbed DPS.
Probably should unlock this for Velvet too. It's a pretty useful skill.
Yeah. So I
Undersize party
Oh, go
level
ahead.
sync confirmed.
can't remove any debuffs, but
That should be
Otherwise.
fine. Okay, so file. I got my character as a VR now. Why did I see that coming? Also tried Cetacea hard and it went pretty alright. It's not really hard. It's fun, but it's not hard. I like that hard modes in this game don't necessarily mean they're the same dungeon.
yeah, being completely different dungeons is great.
Whereas like in WoW, it's like, oh, it's the same dungeon, just... I should have interrupted that, that's fine.
Good now.
Valor. Interrupted. Oh fuck, that is not good.
Ads, apparently.
Gotta take that out first.
Ad, stop moving.
Okay. Fuck you. Bad breath. How do you like them apples?
New ad.
Hydropole.
Ow.
It doesn't work. Never mind. Guys are...
Yeah.
Devour.
Oh, you both got hit by that. Okay.
Apparently.
Wait, is it? It's eating them. We need to take them down immediately. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to pass this.
Yeah.
So, focus should be immediately on the ad.
Ow.
Oh, that did so much.
Yeah,
Okay,
see, it's buffing each time it eats one.
Yeah.
I don't think we have the DPS for it though, because it is an
I don't
8-man.
think so either. Although when does it start to eat it? Because it still hasn't done it yet.
Then.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, maybe we just unsync it, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's apparently two things that in this. So the list I've got here has got ABS and Bastille Dode. Wait, no. No, never mind.
Yeah, you have to do Mask Carnival for that.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't need to do as a Blue Mage, so it's fine. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Game. Come on.
It was just a... Are you in Ulda right now, Velvet?
Game. Come on.
Yeah, he's Ulda, apparently.
Um.
No.
There we go.
That'll be why. because there's such a density of players there that it'll be taking them a while to loot in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was in Limsa, so this is like staring into the void.
Maybe
But
I
we
should
have
have.
to see the
Yeah,
attack,
I was gonna say maybe I should have waited until it actually.
Oh.
What is ADS anyway? Wait, high voltage. That's the one where it's paralyzes everyone, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It's the interruptible one.
I was just used to like bursting things down immediately because Chloe's log. I don't know why it takes so long to start the thing.
Yeah, it's always been something that's annoyed me a bit. Especially when soloing.
Yeah. Okay, I don't even know if I should be tapping them.
Maybe not to
Probably
start, yeah.
I could throw dagger, it's only 120 potency.
Hmm.
Although
Maybe
I still
let it
am
go.
520.
I'm just gonna hit it once. It's fine.
Yeah, you hit it once, yeah. Maybe let it do
Voltage.
high voltage
There's
times.
I can actually hit it. It's just the
Oh, yeah.
ability I use was a bit too much.
No luck.
No.
Nope, okay.
I'm thinking maybe just let it do it. Let it do high voltage a couple of times.
It doesn't matter. You have to see it a single time, and then
Well,
that's
yeah,
your
but-
chance. If you let it do it multiple times, it won't change the chance
Yeah,
at all.
it
So it's basically one chance per enemy, basically.
pretty
Yes.
much.
Damn.
How your chance changes depending on the type of content. Like regular enemies out in the world have a very high chance. Dungeons are a pretty high chance. Trials are quite low. I assume this raid is too.
Hmm. Okay, high voltage. Die.
No.
Nothing.
Yes. Wonder if it's worth putting a party finder up and seeing if we can get like a whole group of blue mage. Why not?
Maybe.
Be more annoying.
I definitely agree with that.
Okay. It doesn't this time, I guess. It's more based towards like a full group, but it's. I thought the chances of getting in trial like dungeons like this were fine.
Yeah, I have no idea for the raids. We'd never tried it. That got interrupted, so we're gonna have to wait for the next one.
Okay.
No.
No.
Fuck. Okay. And try something. I don't know if we'll get a full group of it, but I can try. Let's see. Money finder. Grades. Binding coil turn 1. Blue. Number 6. Get it. Smiley face.
Gotta be sure to have that.
Okay, we'll see how that goes.
Be right back real quick.
Yep.
Yeah, I might quickly grab a couple of things and come back.
Yeah, you can world swap right now too. Since it's a world party, so.
Actually, you know what?
Hey Dread, how you going?
Retainers.
Almost another 1 mil gil there.
Oh, so apparently Diablo
Hey, Muffin.
2, Diablo 2, that yeah, if you want to do multiplayer, you have to do it through Battle.net.
Uh-huh.
So you know the new Diablo 2 Resurrected?
Couldn't give a fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, they gave me the private multiplayer.
Couldn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I've lost every bit of care
Yeah.
from me.
It's just sad. Because, you know, I like Diablo 2
No,
back in
it's
the
not
day.
sad. It's dumb.
Nah, well, it's dumb, okay. That too.
It's not even sad. Like, it's like, sure, I wasted a lot of time playing WoW and stuff like that and Blizzard games, but I'm not even sad anymore. It's just like, good, done. I don't fucking care. You can stick your fucking company up your ass.
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I've given that company way too much money. More money than I ever should. Or more money than they deserve
Yeah.
after that.
Yeah. How the hell did you end up with 200k on you? Thank you.
More importantly, does Lightning McQueen get car insurance for life insurance? That is a good question. I don't know. I guess life insurance in that sort of world. That's not worth anything. What the fuck?
Well, in a world where there is no distinction between car and life, wouldn't it just be insurance?
Probably. Alright. I'm gonna grab a drink up here back well. If nothing soon, I'll just drop the idea and we'll wait until we can actually get a full group of people for that.
Hmm.
Or we
Alright.
just keep hitting it. I don't know. The dungeons are much easier because you only need 4 people.
Yeah, we can always move on to the other spells as needed, so. Oh, I just learned Angel Snack. I didn't realize there was a totem that I needed to get.
Nice. All right, I'll be back in a moment.
All right.
All right.
Welcome back.
Thank you. So, not looking good on this front.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it's not exactly prime time for Blue Mage shit. Okay. That's the case. Let me pull that down. Someone's doing Cloud Deck. Okay. I guess the one thing is now that we have Blue Mage to 70, that's good. That's done.
Yeah, it's a big part of it.
It's probably the worst part of it all. Getting the skills is pretty fun. It's just being able to find the groups for it. And I think I was in when it was sort of the prime time thing. Because you would always find a group up for some of the new abilities.
Mm.
Okay. Body chats. First few are dungeons.
Yeah, all of the ones I think both Velvet and I need are just the dungeon ones on page 1. It looks like.
Yeah, I'm just double checking the ones that... So, stuff like Planescracker are going to be pains in the ass. Although, Planescracker... Wait, that's an open world one.
Yeah, that's not a bad one.
Glower he has. No, Glower he doesn't have.
Yeah. No.
Dungeon ones, I believe, are 100%.
Yes, probably. I don't remember us having to redo it.
Only up to 16. Ice Spike. Ah, that's an open world one too. Bristol's an open world one, and he doesn't have that. Okay. The few open world ones that should be easy to get.
Yeah.
We'll need to recreate the group anyway.
True.
And there'll be an invite. Oh, you can't invite Velvet while he's in a cutscene. That's fine. I finally got connection again. Welcome back.
Hey, Mithril.
Wait for Red to get back on this server.
Oh, if you haven't, don't forget to do Gold Saucer for the day while we wait.
Yeah, I might do that. I don't know what happened to Red. It's like he died.
Yeah.
No, I just got back.
Oh, welcome back.
Welcome back. So you've got a few open world ones that we can go get. So Ice Spike is simple. It's literally in Central Shroud. Off level 9 mob.
All right. Well, I'm finished with my retainer, so I'll go back to Balmong.
Yeah, you're right. Once you're over here, I'll invite you back.
So I'm guessing we're dropping the coil for now.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get a full party of that. That's fine. We can do the dungeon ones.
Cool.
Velvet is no longer in cutscene, and Red is back on server. Okay, so you want to head to Central Shroud?
Central Shroud. Yep.
And you want to go to 2724. There should be imps there.
Yep.
I swear to God, it's like I should have checked. There's a 1 on the top row. There's a 9 and an 8 in the middle row.
Oh,
Oh.
And it's like it could be a 10,000 on the top and it could be a 3,600 in the middle. Fuck
Yeah.
it. Well, safe to say that it would have been neither. It would have been a 1,800 in the middle, which is still better than what I got. But
yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm trying to take out the... Oh, okay. Is it the one from the fate?
10,000, fuck yeah.
It'll just be the random little imps in the area. They might have fate versions as well. They'll cast ice spikes. On
How do you
occasion.
pronounce your
Oh.
name? Himedae. How much MGP am I on?
I'm gonna set
532,000.
Teleport up for the next one.
Planescracker?
Yeah.
Okay.
Southern Thanalan.
I would have said Northern Shroud, but
What is there?
Hmm.
Where I'm looking. It says Outer Lenasia and Southern Thanalan are the only areas.
well, this one says North Shroud, Southern Thanalands, Rank S, Southern Thanalands, Outer Lenasia, Copperbell Mines Hard, and the Mask Carnival. So I'm going North Shroud, honestly.
Yeah, I'll do North Shroud then. I don't know why it's not listed on this, but it's fine.
Let me post in the Discord one I'm looking at.
Okay, because yeah, I was doing the FF Collect version.
Hang on, what number was this?
The one you just got should be Ice Spikes, which is the last on page 1.
Yeah, no, the one you're talking about.
Planescracker, it is 11. You won't have it. I'm looking at the list that you gave me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So where am I meeting you?
You
So-
should take the teleport. And...
Yep.
Play Golem 19.
Oh, yeah, I see you on the map. Yeah.
19. 1929.
Okay,
so
so
it's-
just south.
Yeah, here it is. Velvet, do you have Planescracker? Velvet?
Well,
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Alright, I'll tap it.
He listed in party chat the ones that he
Yeah,
has
I wasn't sure.
as well. Yeah, no, it's fair.
You go in.
Still trying to get Ice Spike.
Is it...
Wait, you haven't got
Double?
Ice Spike?
I thought I didn't have Ice Spike because you brought me here.
She was doing it for red. Pretty much all of the page 1 ones, Velvet, that you and I need are from the dungeons. So we're getting red the ones that aren't from the dungeons at the moment.
As Planescracker?
Which would explain why I wasn't getting it, because I already had it.
Probably, yeah.
Did I get it? Nope.
That's fine. Oh. Attempt
there's
it
another
again.
Wasn't there another one around here?
There's plenty.
Not on this side. So, yeah, you'll have to follow her over this way.
I'll just tap it so I've got it in combat.
Yeah.
It shouldn't matter as long as I've got it. Be careful you don't tap it to death.
Yeah. No, that's alright.
Do you feel is the prettiest? Honestly, probably Tsukiyomi's.
Dungeon requirement 30 Azul Magia.
Nope.
It's fine. That's fine here. Tsukiyomi's is like
Hang on, I'm gonna take out this balloon.
Huge. Joe, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. What do you think you're on? Queen's Cracker.
Yes.
So where do
I
I
don't
get this
know, it's-
dungeon? Dirty, rotten azul magia.
That is the carnival.
Oh.
But you shouldn't have to just get it from there.
So Bristle 1824.
Which one are you looking at this time, Velvet?
It says the next part of the quest I need to do that. Then
So that is the Mask Carnival, which means you're at a point where you have to complete a certain phase in the carnival. You're better off probably getting a bunch of abilities before you do that, because and looking at the guide to do it, because it requires
It's these two, right?
a bunch of things.
Also, there's a random person killing these boars, which is going to make this more annoying.
So are you doing Bristle?
Trying to, yeah.
So yeah, I guess he should.
There's a random archer who is also killing them, so we might not be able to get them to Bristle before they die.
I mean, this is what you do.
Oh, so they've just disappeared.
Yeah.
So I guess
They're
you
probably
Although
was.
the boars aren't here currently either.
So you go over this way more. You guys are in the worst spot for the boars.
There were like 3 here. But
There's
yeah,
like
you're right.
4 here. More.
Oh, oh.
So
There we go. So just 4 balls.
Yep.
Okay.
I believe that one just used Bristle.
Yep. So I'll kill that one. Nope.
Now, I don't think it's called Bristle for these. I think they call it like Empower or something like that.
Yeah. They'll get a buff. That is what you're looking for.
Bellowing Grunt.
If it gets a buff.
That's
it
not
did
it.
Nah, that was a stun.
That's
There
it.
it is.
For the boost. Yep.
Okay. Only other open world one I think is
Loom is possible, but it is from a
no.
ranked
It's already
mob.
got it.
Oh, you're right. I forgot about that one. Okay.
I actually don't think any more open world ones for you. The rest are dungeon based or raid based.
Well, I do need number 10. That's literally the next one I need for the quest line.
All right, so it's Orenvale, Glower. I think Velvet has some. Velvet, are you offline?
no.
Oh, right, you're not in this zone. All right, well, we're gonna go to Orenvale real quick. We shouldn't need to bother with sync. And I don't think we even need to be a party of blue mages.
No.
Only if you need the ability, so...
Velvet, do you have Glower?
Yes.
Okay.
Should I leave party or?
No,
something?
it doesn't matter. It's if you want to come along or not.
Might as well.
And then we'll start going from the top, I guess, because Flamethrower will be from Ravelocks. I don't need any of these, so I can literally just solo us through them.
Okay.
I learned Sticky Tongue.
He learns Sticky Tongue.
Yep.
I guess that works too.
Yeah.
Oh, this thing actually has a decent amount of health. I'm surprised.
Stop following us.
Wait, I just realized someone put in the shout chat, cultivating maple sap, I suddenly became Canadian.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, so coin counter we can't instantly kill. We need to wait for him to do the ability.
Yep.
Now the question is, will it give it to us?
Yeah, it should be
100%.
should be 100%. I'm just gonna throw daggers at it. That shouldn't kill it. Yeah, good.
I'll give it a smack.
I also realized Shade Shift actually protects me for 20% of my HP, max HP.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And that's for like that's 20 seconds. That's fucking crazy.
It's essentially the same as the Black Mage one, except theirs is I think 30%, but they have slightly less max health.
And learned.
Alright,
Nice.
so we can
Alright.
leave this place now. And then we're gonna start doing the dungeons. Starting with Brave Blocks. So make sure you're all blue mages for this. Brave Blocks. Brave Blocks, long step hard.
I was just waiting for it to say that someone didn't have it.
Yeah, I'm expecting that at some point because I'm sure one of us is not gonna have a certain dungeon.
Yeah.
I think
Okay,
at this point I have all of the 50s.
This-
Apparently, I
Anything else?
haven't done this one. I've got cutscene.
Hmm.
That means that this is one of the ones on in my journal to do the quest. So
yeah,
Yep.
this is one of the optional endgame dungeons.
I would be surprised if I still haven't completed mine.
That's right, we'll complete them anyway. Might as well get the finish firm. I did like this dungeon. And it was always fun because in Heavensward, when this came up as a 50 to 60 or 50 level 50 dungeon roulette, you would basically have a tank pull all the way, like all the way to the end up here after you've grabbed everything. Sit over here, and because not Black Mage, Dark Knight back then could use their healing thingy over and over again. You would just spam that while the White Mage would fucking burn them. Fun times. Okay, time to take this enemy down in one swoop. Get the fuck out of here.
nice.
There's also gear that is not bad to look into.
Oh, the only reason why I even opened the chest was to desynth it. That shit's annoying to gather, the level 50 materials.
Okay, I think this. They gotta wait for a goblin to open the thing over here. So this goblin comes out and then you'll blow this thing over here open. Oh. Oh, there he is. And then you just go through there.
Nice.
Is it a cool thing like that? Okay.
Yeah.
Magitech. This is not it. Bye.
It's like, we have no need of your skills. Dead.
Oh, tiny key. Da-da-da-da. Oh, big boy. Okay. If you happen to miss anywhere on the map, we can run back for it.
Good point.
Yeah.
You'll know in a sec. It'll
They'll come up with the achievement.
yeah, it'll come up with the achievement and if you
Alright, we cannot
And the
kill this
answer
thing.
is no.
okay. There's something you're missing.
It looks like it's right at the start of the map, apparently.
Really?
Yeah. No, wait, there you go.
Careful with those autos.
So it should do the flamethrower, I think, after.
Yeah.
I can't quite remember the attack patterns for this thing. I know it drops bombs at some point here. And you gotta knock them out of the center.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if I could have killed one.
It looked very possible.
When are you gonna use flamethrower? I think. Oh,
I
Is that it?
would assume, but
Was
maybe we wait.
that flamethrower?
Maybe wait until it does like a full cycle.
you know what? That's it.
Ah, there it is, flamethrower.
Now that has to be it.
Now, did it learn?
Did not.
No.
That wasn't it.
It said
That's right.
flamethrower. But I took damage and it said flamethrower.
Interesting. Do I have to be a blue mage for it? I try it. It's alright, we need to. Oh. Won't matter anyway. I should be able to do mass pull. I just didn't have tank mode on.
Yeah, you'll be fine to mass pull anyway. Like any of us at this point, I believe, could for this dungeon.
I guess there goes that idea that I could just be any class for it. I mean, I could have just got my tank achievement by doing it too.
By the way, does Blue Mage actually have a raise?
It's got...
Eventually.
Basically, you can do like Delta Escape and all that. You also have like the solo... Okay.
I've got the
You
key.
have the solo Mask Carnival and shit like that. But you can do 24 man. Also in the blue log, I don't know if you have it unlocked yet, but at the top there's like, of the blue logbook, there's blue mage log, and if you click that, you get weeklies, which will be like
Don't have it.
Containment Bay. Yeah, okay, it must be. After you complete the level 70 dungeon, I assume then.
Seems like it. Oh, 5-0 fit.
Oh. He got
Well,
sniped.
well, no, he used the thing to kill himself, so.
Oh, the self-destruct.
I
How
was
was that,
curious
final
how
sting?
much damage it actually does.
Oh.
And it did 19k damage.
Okay. I don't have ultraviolet on.
Oh, that one got froze mid-jump. Like high in the sky. That was cool.
I was actually all planning on blowing myself up here as well. Too bad
No.
I have to wait 9 more minutes.
Yep. Hopefully a reason they changed that.
Yeah.
It won't matter anyway. We
So this
do-
is bomb toss we're trying to get?
No.
Is this bomb? No.
Flamethrower.
Oh, okay, because apparently we can also get...
Everyone should have
Bomb
bomb
toss.
toss.
Yeah, you got that as
Oh,
one
yeah.
of your first spells, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, never mind. Ignore me.
I am. I was waiting for the reaction.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Okay. I don't know why I did Dragon Voice. That's too big.
We had very like minds. I was in the middle of starting it when yours finished.
I was actually going for Glass Dance from Shiva, but I pressed the wrong button. I was like, yeah, whatever, just follow through.
Mm-hmm.
The good thing is, like, all the trial ones are now easy to get to.
Yeah.
And like when we first did them, they were fucking dumb. You had to sit there and like 40, 50 tries just to get one ability.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let's see if we can clarify what flamethrower is on this thing. It says flame, yeah.
Flamethrower, yeah. I got hit and it says flamethrower, so I assume that's it.
Let me double check while we wait in this section.
Sure.
Gun machine level 50. Da 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 da. I will only use flamethrower if it has the weapon
that's
on its. Wait, that's. Keeper of the Lake. You know what? I'm gonna do this.
Yeah,
Part
you
of
can
me
definitely
wanted
kill those.
part of me wanted to sticky tongue one of the bombs.
Oh.
It wouldn't
No.
kill us anyway. I'm unsure if.
Well, it's less than quarter hell, so it should enter like its final
Hey,
stage.
Vasily, how you going? Well, there's your answer.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna do this again.
Hello, Vesta. A second batch. Wow.
Oh,
Oh, I've not seen this when I did it.
Ow. Okay, so it's done some sort of... Yep.
okay.
Can
When
I learn hit
know-
and run?
fuck you, die.
Nope.
No.
Oh. Would it be better to go to Keeper of the Lake then?
It might be, yeah.
So at least we can tell when that one fucking does its move.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I'm gonna go as Ninja because it's the first boss. Literally, it won't take that long. Keeper of the Lake. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble getting these abilities now.
Yeah.
I don't remember it being this difficult. Wow, that started instantly.
I was thinking that I was going a little crazy because, like, I started my descent and it ended, like, immediately. Oh wait, I started from the wrong way. Oops. That was silly of me.
Okay, so I can't kill this first boss immediately. I do know when it does flamethrower though, it's pretty fucking obvious.
Mm.
Way more fucking obvious than a fucking goblin tank that apparently doesn't know when it's doing. Okay.
Got scared because it, like, disappeared and I didn't see it fly in the air to disappear.
Heavy swing. I think it has to have a specific thing in its hand.
It would have the flamethrower in its hand.
Oh, that was flamethrower.
Okay.
It has a
Did we
flamethrower.
actually need to get hit by that?
I mean,
No, you shouldn't
no.
have to. It doesn't look like a flamethrower in its hand, but sure.
It. Oh.
Definitely
I mean, it's
flamethrower, though.
flamethrowing.
Oh, well, that's not a flamethrower, so. Okay, what's it get for the third weapon? That looks like a cannon. I guess it was a flamethrower, whatever.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yes.
Huh? Yeah,
Okay.
learned it.
Alright, that's bizarre, but sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's flamethrower. Aqua breath we can get from Leviathan hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably better than doing Ultras and Dragon Neck.
I doubt we even have that available.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll do Leviathan. Leviathan.
I don't know which attack that is for Leviathan. Is that just his tank
I
cleave?
think
from the front?
so. A Holy to Extreme or hard mode. I'm just gonna go extreme just in case.
Really?
Well, I feel like it's more likely to give it to on extreme.
Yeah.
I mean-
I'm not sure it even matters.
If this works like it at least used to, a full group of blue mages should be guaranteed, or did it have to be synced? I don't remember.
It had to be synced, I believe.
Hmm.
But blue mages did that much damage that it basically felt different.
Right.
Okay, that'll push it straight into Ba-ba-da. Okay, let's see.
Hit us with your bubbly breath.
I know what Aqua Breath looks. Oh, make sure we kill these things.
Yeah, kill the spheres.
Fuck it, bunny hatted.
That was Aqua Breath, I just dodged it.
Okay, cool. Alright. Time for you to die, Leviathan.
Oh, more.
It's probably gonna push into phase 2 in a sec. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, just remember the pushback here, because you can't line up if you're dead.
I learned
Yeah,
nothing.
no.
I got it.
Wait,
What? That's not supposed to work that way.
Oh, I got something. Hang on. What page? Page 1,
Page 1, yeah.
number 3. Yeah, got it.
how the fuck? That makes no
Wait, do we,
sense.
no, do we already have it? Actually, let me check again.
Aqua breath should be number 3.
Yes, I have it. So,
Oh, it was,
okay.
Yeah, I already have it.
yeah, it's okay. All right. I'm like Penny. I'm like, what the fuck? Shit's broken.
Yeah.
Okay, so Zoo second boss Pharaoh Sirius. Okay. Pharaoh Sirius?
Funnily enough, I was actually using Aqua Breath.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, second boss is the giant bird in here. It's just, so I know what this move is. It basically casts it and then it'll fly towards someone and basically body slam. So you just look for that move. What should we do tomorrow? Relic grind or more blue? I feel like we should mix it up with some blue. Not blue. Some relic.
Sure.
Is
that the first fate step?
Yeah, we'll do the first fate step and then whatnot.
Okay.
The second step is the Dying Grub. Where were they from again? Were they level 60 dungeons?
Yes, and then after that is Lax Latour or Christmas
Yeah.
Tower.
That might be the hard bit, is Lacus Latour.
Yeah.
We can go in and check, but chances are it might not be on. Nope, he dead. So we go back. Oh wait, I keep forgetting this dungeon's fucking weird.
Yeah.
If there's anything you could change or add to the game, what would it be?
Ow.
I'm just trying to think. Like, you've sort of grabbed me like when I'm not really thinking of that type of stuff. Because there is things that I would like to change.
Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly jump.
I was fully expecting you to say remove bar.
There we go.
You said change or add.
Change bar.
But that's not the most important thing. Like, I don't give a fuck if they change bod. I would rather something that's gonna, like, inflict the game itself. Fuck, man. That is, like, on the spot.
More housing instances.
No, that doesn't give me a fuck. That doesn't give a fuck. I would rather something that's gonna be a long-term thing that's gonna matter to the game.
A complete world destruction and then redo.
No.
I don't
Again?
think this needs that.
Well,
World of Warcraft needs that, not this.
yeah. Yeah.
We already have
No.
that.
World of Warcraft just needs to end. Just world destruction, no rebuild.
It's funny because this game it really has so much in it. It's got multi-person mounts, flying mounts in the old world. It's got housing. It's got marriage system. It's got basically free companies. The data center travel's coming, so I don't even need to worry about that. Link shells, shit like that. It just...
Here's an idea. How about being able to put combos as one button?
That would be great, actually.
Yeah.
That would be kind of... so this is the boss that we need to...
You want to do your entire rotation, one button, go.
I
Okay,
feel
so we need to
like
break the eggs.
that would make it very boring by the end of the expansion that was added to.
Don't break too many
No,
of the...
it's okay.
Don't break the fucking eggs, man.
Okay, stop breaking the eggs.
There's no eggs left.
No,
Okay,
there's a
that
whole-
was it.
That was it.
Yeah.
I'm stunned for ages, so
And learned.
Yep, got it.
Hey, we learned it.
Have you finished this dungeon before? 'Cause might as well finish it while we're here.
I don't know.
Because I think
so-
another ability comes from the end too. Or maybe that's
Yeah.
hard mode. I can't remember.
I think hard mode, yeah. I think that's ethereal mimicry, isn't it?
No. No, that's... No, it should be for this one. It's the siren at the end of this one.
Okay.
Might as well finish it.
It's such a on-the-spot thing, Leon. It's like... There's a lot of things I love about this game. And... Sure, there's a lot of things that I feel like could be changed, but there's nothing that sort of... That I can think of like that I really go, oh man, this game needs that. Otherwise, it's just not... It's not going to succeed.
I would like a lot of the things that consoles have limited the game for to be changed.
That's a...
Things like player limitations on visuals.
Yeah, that'd probably be one thing. Is maybe eventually a graphical overhaul, but that's not.
Oh,
really...
I'm not even saying that. No, I mean like if there's too many players, you can't see all of the players, and that's because of consoles.
If I could change
yeah,
anything, I'd want them to just copy Guild Wars account wardrobe system. Why? You don't...
Oh,
So the thing is, you don't need more than one... Okay, so don't kill it. Don't kill it. And don't interrupt it, because I think one of the abilities is from this, actually.
Do we need to kill these little guys?
Yeah. So she'll do an ability that should leave a dot on us, I believe.
is it
I'm
the siren song? That's a
not
dot of-
sure.
Siren
Song of Torment, there it is.
No.
Okay.
No.
That's.
I learned nothing.
Nope,
No.
nothing.
Okay, weird.
Oh.
But there
Anything
should be an ability from her called Song of Torment.
Hmm.
Let me have a look for her.
Oh yeah.
Here's an idea. More glamour fucking space.
That's what I was about to say before
Yes.
we started that
Um,
fight.
Song of Torment, Siren, last boss.
Used in the first.
Do you know what
phase
slot that
1.
is?
That is
Number 9.
number 9. So we need to go there anyway.
Oh,
Again.
Yeah. Huh.
All over again until we get it. Oh my
Well,
god.
I don't know why we didn't get that. Did I dodge it? Maybe.
I know.
Or
It was
did
only on
we-
you.
Or did we
Hmm.
push past phase 1?
It did Song of Torment though.
Okay.
Yeah, the attack was used.
At least this time we don't have to wait for the things. I think a glamour system that where it saves everything that you've acquired would be nice, like World of Warcraft's type of thing.
Isn't that Guild Wars 2's dresser system?
Well, it's kind of a bunch of games, different things, but
Yeah, if the game wasn't so limited in its inventory space, apparently, that'd be very nice.
But
Both glamour and
in
regular.
saying that, if I only had one thing to add, it wouldn't be that.
Sure.
As much as I like that, it's kind of like, well, there's more things. There's something more important I would love, probably. And I would need to sit down for a day and think on it.
Being able to manually dye each part of an outfit.
No, I don't really care. Okay, as much as I like glamour in the game, the longevity isn't going to be because I can paint something different on a fucking outfit.
Yeah,
Love to have it,
love
then.
to save mine.
The longevity is like they've thought of everything, like sinking dungeons and shit like that. I think that's great. Data center travel, that's gonna give the game life. I feel like there's something that I had in mind. I just don't know what it is.
What about a training mode for like your savage and the extreme? Something
Is
where you
there?
can't. Well, there is, but I mean, you can unsync and do a lot of it. But
No,
something where you,
there is.
You're talking Storm Sky Sea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can basically
yeah.
practice your combos and see if you've got enough damage that you can do the thing.
It's considered pretty bad, but it is still something. Like, if they made it better, that'd be nice, but It doesn't
I'm
have to be.
I guess I'm thinking something along the lines of, you, like it's trainee mode. You get nothing for it, no XP.
Then you
no-
might as well just do the normal thing.
Yeah.
No, but you can't,
There's-
no, but you can't die. That's the thing. Like you can't die, so you can experience the mechanics. So you can learn
But
the mechanics.
That's half the thing is to do the mechanics and
So-
learn them.
No. You learn the mechanics.
WoW has something a little similar to what you're saying, not on purpose, which is normal mode dungeons. And you know what happens with the way you're describing it right now? People will just not learn the mechanics because it won't deal damage to them. They'll not learn it until it starts killing them.
Yeah, I don't think it's a very good system idea.
Like the idea is neat, but the execution players don't
Yeah.
tend to. do it.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, and then the cross-class ability is great. The armory could use a bit more space, but that's not something that I would change because, like I said, one thing you would want to change is you'd want it to be super impactful. You don't want it to be just one thing and it's like, oh, cool.
That's true.
Fuck, man. Like, this is sort of tough because it's like,
Oh, did we actually have to do the valves? This time I ignored them. because I
no,
thought-
because the enemy took forever to come up last time too.
I mean, it might have because I was finishing the valve.
I'll get.
Maybe.
There's one down bottom. I'll grab
Yeah.
it. So yeah, it's definitely no reaction yet, at least.
Yeah. I would like I would like maybe more range and achievements. More like fanciful things. Like, let's say do certain boss while all mechanics are up or something like that. Like those achievements that you can show off because it's like, damn, they did, you know, Savage Bahamut, minimum eye level, synced, and without doing or without killing certain enemy or so on and so forth.
Is that pretty much
giving it
just
away.
ultimate?
I mean, Ultimate is its own thing, but it doesn't mean it's the same thing.
It'd be nice to have more of that in general. It doesn't have to exclusively be in Ultimate.
Okay, so I gotta make sure she hits me with this, I think. Siren Song. Song of Torment. Use Song of Torment. There's Song of Torment. It
You
hit
are
me.
bleeding.
I am bleeding. So I'm gonna assume that. Okay. I mean that's still pretty minuscule, really, because it's really only for people who are gonna achievement hunt.
Oh, lunatic horse.
I mean, skill trees are probably something I would say.
Yeah, but then is it getting too complicated at that point?
Is that a yes or a no?
Wow.
No,
It'll
we
give
didn't get it.
people
Really?
more identity.
I think no. Instead of skill trees, bring in Final Fantasy X's
Sphere grid.
sphere grid.
They would have to do it in a weird
Because-
way, maybe.
That's literally like Materia in a way.
It's gonna turn
Yeah.
into Path of Exile.
Why did no one learn that one?
I don't know.
Do I have to
Maybe
be a
because-
blue mage that one?
Yeah, maybe.
That doesn't make sense.
Maybe
though,
it has to
because-
be
Yeah,
a
that doesn't make
blue
sense.
mage that gets hit.
Probably.
Yeah,
Alright,
maybe.
let me try that then. That's fucking annoying if that's the case, because the other one worked just fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna click on the ability because it seems to give me a little more of a lowdown on it.
Jeez, I just had a look at the sphere grid, like what a complete sphere grid looks like. Oh hell no.
Yeah, it's essentially just Path of Exile.
Yeah.
Except you also outright learn abilities and not just get passive stats. And some passive traits.
So if it did like Guild Wars 2, you buy the content, you'd earn its use. Huh?
What?
Outside of the game, the website. Yeah, the website and the Mog store could use a fucking fix.
Yeah.
I think he means buy to play, like Guild Wars 2.
Oh, maybe, probably.
Except, no, I wouldn't want that because that's half the issue with these games is once they buy to play like that, half the monetization is stuck into fucking cash shop.
Yeah, to be honest, this game already has probably too much cash shop if you made it buy to play. Like, way fucking too much would be.
And so one thing I'll never agree on is if it's a sub-based game, it's a sub-based game for a reason. And Guild Wars 2's only income is from every DLC it kind of adds to the game, which you have to buy, by the way. And I believe that's like every story DLC, and you don't and like the cosmetics and all that sort of shit.
Like-
This game, you don't need to buy the cosmetics because the amount of fucking cosmetics in game, the amount of like shit in game that you can get is far overreaching than like the fucking stuff that you get in cash shop.
Yeah.
And they've fucking given you free mounts that are like the Final Fantasy 15 mount. That's a 4-person car. That was literally the first 4-person mount that you get, and that was free.
Well, free for those who were able to do the event.
I mean,
Granted, it's going to be returning.
that's just half the thing. You have to be there for an event. That's like every... And half the cash shop items are old event items anyway, so if you happen to miss them,
Yeah.
I mean, they're there for like a few bucks.
I wouldn't call the fucking bike few bucks.
That's not an event item.
I mean, even the
That's not an
cloud
event
or-
item.
Yes, it was.
No. Listen to what
Wow.
I'm saying. Seasonal event items are in the cash shop for a few bucks. That means like your holiday things and stuff like that. Like your Christmas bear and shit like that, that if you missed, it was like gone from the game. You couldn't get it again. Why would you want a 4-person mount? How nice are people you play with to trust them enough to not drive off maps?
But you can't really drive off maps.
I mean, we can
And-
fly.
Yeah, the achievement, not being able to get the achievement kind of sucks the most. And especially because I can't integrate my other account into this one. So all the event achievements that I had on the other account
Get that one.
are on the other account,
Yeah.
which does make me a little sad, but yeah, look, I've got the 1.0 tattoo back, which I'm happy about.
Getting interrupted.
Sorry.
no,
Yeah, don't stand directly in front of it. Stand to the side. Or else it'll keep spawning those in your face.
In terms of just things, you know, what would you want to add? It's just, it's gonna be more down to, you know, what haven't they added into the game that is kind of
I feel
really
like
needs
it
to
can't
be that.
just one single thing. It has to be a system.
And that's the part of the thing is I don't know what the system would be because I think I'm like, oh man, I would love to play with all my friends. Oh wait, data center travel's coming. Oh, I want to play an
let's go.
Australian server. Oh, Oceanic's coming. Oh, you know, I'd love to, like my own farm type thing. Oh, island adventure thing's coming.
Yeah, let me whack it.
Oh, it doesn't matter. We're all blue mages this time.
I was going to say something that's not really impacting the game. Maybe bring in like on the Final Fantasy X bring Blitzball.
Oh my god, if you've heard the amount of people that kept asking for Blitzball.
Wait, was that a thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, I
people.
think I remember only saying
I
Blitz
hate
last year.
Blitzball.
Yeah, I don't understand people's love of Blitzball. I tried playing it and I was like, no, fuck this. Okay, so Illices has
I
not been
game
afflicted by
shark
it.
my fucking
I
Blitzball.
dodged it.
Because I just wanted it to be done.
Actually, the arena from Final Fantasy VII.
Right, yeah, you did mention that before.
Now-
Alright, I've been hit.
I
What
said
arena?
about this a while back as a thing in the Golden Saucer was the arena. And basically what it would do is you could enter it by yourself. It would adjust to however many people in your group. So 1 to 4 people. And it would roulette, like similar to like the Final Fantasy VII Golden Saucer Arena, where you could get like a detrimental effect or a buff. And obviously each round you get another roll on that. And it,
Nope. Still
I'm
not hit.
fucking, I'm confused. I have
Yeah.
no fucking idea, man. All right, fuck it then.
Odd.
Well, what was the other way you can get it? Nope. Not that way.
So I think that would be really cool, and then they can have like prizes tied to it because you get arena tickets from it, and that could be anything. I don't know what they could add to that, but I think that would be fun because it would be another systematic, cooperative system in the game that would have people group up for it and that.
I mean, I feel like it would just be a mini dungeon. You know, a gauntlet.
Well, we don't really have a gauntlet. The only gauntlets we have is ultimate, and that's for hardcore raiders.
Yeah.
We don't have like a casual like boss run thing or something like that. I think like maybe a boss rush mode where it's like boss after boss after boss. Or like I don't know if you've ever played L Sword. There's a thing called whatever it's like a high-end thing where you've got like 9 rooms or
I never got past the first town.
13 rooms of like bosses from each stage, and as it progresses you get like harder and harder bosses and
I kind of remember that.
stuff like that. But obviously, you know, something similar to that would be kind of cool. Boss
So
after,
it doesn't have this.
but instead it's like it'll be like trial after trial, so it can be randomized on what trial you get, and you just get further and further, and obviously the higher that you get it, the higher you get it, the more like maybe there's a leaderboard for it, and each week or each month whoever's at the top of the leaderboard gets a temporary title or something like that. I don't know.
Meh.
It would just bring people into challenges, and it would be like each extreme, but you synced obviously to those extremes. Maybe once they've done Unreal for everything, that they could do something like that, because that way everything's synced up,
Yeah.
and that way you just have to know each fight. It comes down to the abilities of the people who are in the group, whether they know the fight or not. So it would literally just be like the ultimate version of trial mode, trial roulette. So instead of like, let's say UCOB, which is like 4 of the Fields of Bahamut bosses, it's all the fucking trials just randomly like happening one after another.
It could be interesting, yeah.
Alright.
My suggestion would be one mildly out of spite, which would be I want them to revamp their deep dungeons, or just add a new one that's slightly different.
Yeah,
And just
look.
make a better version of what WoW did with Torghast. Like, make a proper roguelike mode.
I mean,
Yeah.
isn't that what Deep Dungeon is?
That's what it tries to be, but it's not a roguelike, not really.
I mean, it is, though. If you get to level 80 and you die, that's it. You're right back to the
So-
start.
So when I say roguelike, I mean each experience you're going to get a bunch of fancy abilities and things. Like you start
Oh, you
fresh
mean
and you
like
get super
you'd
powered up.
mean something like a blue mage version of it?
Potentially, yeah.
Okay, kill it.
Like most roguelikes now, you get power-ups and you get really overpowered by the end of your run, but
What it would
you know,
need
they can keep up with
actually
you.
is it would have to combine its lost action system with Deep Dungeon,
Yeah, it would be very similar to that for sure.
and instead is like the lost actions are instead of the Deep Dungeon actions that you get.
Yeah.
I think that would be kind of actually that would be really cool. Because
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say because it would mean you can play really anything really as long as you get the things for it. Because if you get a Cure 1 on any class, you can still use Cure 1 to heal instead of just being DPS.
Yeah. Yeah, like the only additional thing I would say is you would also have the opportunity to choose passives instead of an active ability on occasion that would stack, like plus, 15% damage that stacks every time you choose it. Or you could choose this active that's just really good. And you get like a choice every 4 floors or whatever.
Dipshitty, thank you for the gifted sub to a Better Metal Snake, and thank you again for the gifted sub. Better Metal Snake, thank you for the welcome to the Cookie Crusade. I hope you enjoy your emotes and your cookie badge. And thank you for joining the fight. How you going, Dipshitty, by the way? By the way, that is we're at the end of the stream, by the way.
Oh, we are? Wow.
But we achieved stuff tonight, so I'm happy with that.
Why are we here, by the way?
To kill these things once they whistle at you.
Didn't we already get this a while ago?
Yeah, you
Red
guys
did
got
it.
whistle. Wait, Red didn't?
I assume not, because he came here, or there's another mob, but...
Red, you're muted.
Oh, sorry. Well, let me double check. Whistle is.
I also
on.
remember committing genocide against these giraffe for the leather.
Yeah, I do have whistle. Okay.
Exuviate, actually. Give me 1 second.
yes.
Stay there and I'll get you Exuviate because you need to do a specific thing to get Exuviate.
Okay.
Because it pissed me off when I was doing it because I didn't realize, oh wait, Exuviate, it's a heal ability.
Yeah.
Let me just do my retainers real quick.
Oh, is that number 73, is it?
I don't know what number it is, honestly.
Exuviation, yeah.
Yep. Okay, so.
So it should be on the west side of the cloud seas. Sea of Clouds.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're already there. So 9 and 17. No. 9, sorry.
Top left.
And up.
My retainers is 76 now. They're so close. And then I can send them on to get like actual stuff that's worth a bit.
Okay, so if acquiring from where we're getting it from, you need to pull at least 2 enemies so it has a target to cast it on.
That makes sense, yeah. Definitely annoying, I can see that.
It'd be funny if you could just learn abilities from other blue mages in a duel.
Oh, that'd be great.
It feels
That'd be
like
so
you should
dumb.
be able to, but yeah, that's also
Climb,
true.
climb.
You would just literally just let your teammate just attack things and suddenly it's like, oh, I've learned every ability.
I'm gonna grab that. It's gonna pull a wind sprite with it. And I'm gonna bring another wind
How
sprite.
about a mini game about blue mages playing tag using fish?
Okay, you need to damage this enemy.
Yep.
So it should exuviate. There it is.
Yeah, I already tagged at least a couple.
Alright.
Alright.
Got it.
And learned.
Yeah, that's one of your healer abilities that you'll need. There is another ability, and I haven't got it yet. I think we might try it though because I can't do it solo. It's it's Govskin.
Oh, yeah.
and it is one of the more important. Alexander Breath of the Creator.
Yeah.
It is one of the more important healer abilities. Breath of the Creator. Boy, this will be interesting. Okay.
Okay.
So this is from the final boss. Wait, why couldn't I get this one? I thought this is... Alexandra Haida and Alexandra Slider from...
Hmm.
Wait, I thought I couldn't get this one.
Actually, it's weird because if you go into the article just for the skill, the spell, it just says hider, not the slider.
They're not even doing skills.
These aren't the ones.
Yeah.
These are Striders.
Let's kill them.
That's what I'm doing. I'm just in tank mode. There's a hider. So he needs to do Gobskin. Oh, hi. Come on. You have to be a certain HP for it. Oh, there it is.
Okay, let it do it. Let it do it. It's done.
Nope.
No.
No.
Alright, that's fine.
Maybe there's more.
Ah, there would be. There... It says Slider and Hilda. So surely there's another one. And that's probably this one over here.
Yeah.
Yep, there's a slider.
Do we kill the walkers?
Yeah, I might as well
We can
kill
work
him.
on it.
There's no point keeping him around. I've got the slider on focus, so he's using Gobskin now.
Okay.
And that's used.
He's using it again.
Yeah, why not one more time, just for the sake of it.
Teach me it. There it is.
Yes.
Yes.
There we go.
Alright, we can leave now.
Abandoned ship.
How many abilities am I at with my Blue Mage? 87 out of 104. Hmm.
You are slightly less than double me.
Now I can update my healer kit. Oh, wait, what? Healer set. Cannot remove an action from set while it's active. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Mighty God.
Hey Velvet, did you have frog's legs? Number
We haven't done that yet, no.
62.
Essentially anything that was past Northerlies, neither of us have. We only
Okay.
did up to like level 50 stuff.
Okay. Dravian Hinterland.
Shield. This isn't healer kit. Healer. There we go. Of skin. Why are we pulling these?
Yep.
Question.
What?
Oh.
Just so you know, we don't really have revives.
Oh, that also works. Actually, I need to do that anyway.
Hinterlands.
I'm gonna move White Wind away because White Wind is like too much. Okay, let's see.
Oh yeah, we gotta go to Idleshire.
Okay, so it's
By the
a
way, is your bitrate still playing around, or is it
no.
stable now?
It does it every now and then, like it just chunks randomly, but that's like every now and then though. So Govskin. Oh, Govskin's more effective when you have a healer thing on.
Yeah.
I've got my full healer kit now. Nice. Unless there's a new ability that I'm not aware of. Wait, Choco Meteor? Really?
Oh no.
Please tell me that's from Southern France.
It's open world. You can't get in the Southern Front because it's level 80.
Yeah.
So where are we gonna find a red chocobo?
Dravanian Forelands. There are red chocobos though.
Yep.
I only knew that recently too.
Fortunately, they're not the red comet.
Well, the red
Okay,
comet
fine.
wasn't really the first red chocobo. The first red chocobo
No.
was the fucking evilest raid ones, and holy shit, they were pricks.
Especially if you go do it as a party, as a group.
Oh, back when it first came out, you had like 6 people there with 4 different fucking red chocobos blasting everyone.
Yeah.
That shit was like bullshit.
I mean, if you want to see how that looked like, you can watch Larry's video on it.
So if I use Govskin now, 250 potency. Nice, and that's a group wide one. That's cool.
Wait, it's group wide? I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, it creates a barrier around itself and all nearby party members absorbing. And then obviously under Ethereum Mimicry Healer, it's 250 potency.
Yeah.
It also heals, so obviously it's like a scholar shield, but
Yeah.
yeah. And then you have obviously Angel Snack, which is
Within melee. Sorry.
it's a sort of a heal over time, should I say?
Yeah.
And obviously with Mimicry, it's 200 potency dot for 15 seconds, which is fucking insane.
Yeah, it's an amazing hot.
It although has a 116-second cooldown.
Yeah, the first time I used that a couple times in the dungeons, because we were resetting the dungeon, it reset the cooldown, so I never even noticed.
Yeah. Exuviation, it has a cure potency of 300 and removes a detrimental effect from all party members.
Hey.
Nice.
And then obviously Palm Cure is a 500 potency heal.
Yeah,
Like-
that's ridiculous.
Velvet, you got basic instinct, didn't you?
Yeah.
Cool. What's the next one?
Anyway, I need to finish up.
Okie
Yeah.
dokie.
Hey, Dustin, how you going?
Hey, Dustin.
Hello.
That's a Ludwig emote. I wasn't sure what I was looking at there.
Oh,
You missed
thank
out, Dustin. You could have come along for the blue mage. We need more blue mages.
Yeah.
Matt?
The
We need
world
more
could use more
fodder.
blue.
And it was an emergency at work, so I had to go in. Yuck.
Yeah.
Alright. I don't hop off, I'll end up sitting here doing this. Oh, you guys are doing like catfish shit in Youngsha?
Yeah.
He has his list of Blue Mage skills required for the quest, so he's just going through and getting all of them.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Alright.
I figured that way then I could just finish off the Blue Mage quests if I can help it.
Yeah.
For like the 3 hours. That's alright. If you're around tomorrow, we can help you boost your Blue Mage pretty quickly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we're planning on doing some relic stuff, so if you want to join us for that as well.
Actually, we want to go.
We'll be doing bait farming. But yeah. Anyway, I need to finish up, so I'm going to jump out of voice. Thank you
Sure.
guys for joining.
Thank
Thank you
as
for having
always.
us and all the help.
No worries.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Anyway, thank you guys for coming along for the stream. I appreciate it so very much. I'm going to find us someone to raid. We'll be back tomorrow with some more Final Fantasy 14. We'll be looking at doing some relic stuff and maybe some more Blue Mage shit. So if you're interested, pop along and join us for that. Let me see. There's playing some Final Fantasy 14. Lottery is playing some Final Fantasy 14. Jen is playing RimWorld. Huh. We might raid. We might just raid Harney. I haven't raided Harney. I think we might do that. But yeah, we'll be back doing some more Final Fantasy 14 tomorrow. There's some new anime tonight. Oh, the new season of anime stuff is going on tonight. So Little Buses is back on tomorrow night. And yeah, so I hope you guys up for that. Next week, I'm pretty excited as the new update for Ghost Hunters Corp will be out with 3 new maps. So looking forward to that. We'll pop that in one of the days or something like that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. What day works out best unless we just put it on Sunday. But yeah. Anyway, for now, I'm gonna hop off. And yeah, so thank you for the follows, the subs, donations, host raids, biddies, and for being here in general, guys. And make sure to check out Discord if you're interested in movie nights, anime nights, or just whenever the streams are coming up and whatnot. YouTube for any VODs. I've been pretty lazy with that, so I do apologize if anyone's been waiting for VODs on there. They aren't edited, they're just the same VODs that, I post on here. And Twitter is obviously just Twitter, whether or not you want to follow on there. I really don't touch Twitter that much, but I should, really. Anyway, thank you again, guys. Stick around for the raid if you could. Give Himedae my love. I will see you guys next time. Until then, be sure to be safe, eat lots of cookies, play lots of games, and I will catch you guys next time on stream. So take care, guys. Laters.